Hello and welcome to Raven's Realm Tabletop. Unfortunately, today we are not able to play our main campaign. However, we wanted to do a one-shot for those available today, just that way we can give you all some content and play for y'all. I am joined by our lovely cast. Justin, you go first? Go down.
Okay, well, let me see, am I muted? No, I am not. So I will be playing today the character of Tobochiko, a level 5 fairy wizard. She is kind of up to no good and mischievous, but quite a tinkerer herself.
And they are joined by Chris.
Hey, I'm Chris. I'm playing Batflap. I am a Tinku Ranger, Swarm Keeper Ranger, so pretty excited about that.
Alright, and then go ahead and close this out, Kitchen.
Hi, I'm Kai. I'll be playing Evelyn Smalley, who's an Eladrin Life Domain Cleric, also level 5. She's very uppity and annoying. Most people don't really like her, but she will heal you if you're on her good side.
And this is the party that will be playing today in our one-shot, which is the Day of the Devil, which is from an Adventures League one-shot I had sitting, for quite some time. Played it once or twice from Season 9, which was about 2 years ago, I think. We're just going to play it for y'all today. And if everyone's ready, I believe we'll begin.
Let's do this!
All right. So, you all find yourselves at Baldur's Gate, which is built on a steep granite buffs that flank the river of Chinothar. Ruled by the council for this bustling metropolis houses a little over 40,000 citizens and boasts a thriving harbor. It is a place of commerce, prosperity, and with that comes danger. Often swathed in mist, the steep, narrow streets and tightly packed houses of the lower city contrast sharply with the wide avenues and ground houses of the upper city. The upper city is kept secure by the Watch, while order in the lower city is maintained by the Flaming Fist, a mercenary group led by one of the members of the council, Duke Ulder Ravengard. However, Duke Ulder was in Ithral when it fell, leaving the Flaming Fist leaderless and the city in turmoil. So you find yourselves all throughout the regions of Faerun, and you all find yourself here in the city of Baldur's Gate for your various reasons. Maybe you're here just passing by. Maybe you're here as someone who lives here in the lower city, or you're just here to shop in the market today. Whichever the case, you find yourself here in the city. You are all gathered around this crowded market square that has been cleared out for the Duke to give a speech regarding several hideous murders that have been happening throughout the city due to Duke Ulder's disappearance in Ethra. So you all find yourself here, and tell us, what do we see here as you all stand by the base of this statue called the Beloved Ranger, about 150 feet away from the stage where you see the Duke beginning to prepare their speech. So as you all are here standing, let's start off with Batflap. Tell us, what do you look like, and kind of how are you dealing with this situation?
So I look like kind of a typical ranger. I got like a green cloak, and a bow slung on my shoulder, and I've got I'm a kinku, so I have like a big beak sticking out of the front of my face, and I've got black feathers, and I'm just kind of I look very dirty, like I've been outside for a long time, and just kind of like strolling into the city, looking around, looking to see what's going on with people gathered there.
Cool. Yeah, you kind of, your interest is piqued by this huge gathering that's happening where the market square normally is. And so you kind of find yourself by this statue, and you see across the way Evelyn. If you could give us a description of your character.
Yes, you see like a tall elven woman in complete chainmail armor. By first glance of her, you'd probably think that she was a paladin, but clearly doesn't have the strength to actually be one, and definitely failed her fitness exam. She's kind of just standing there with a crossbow at her side, and a large pack of things on her, as if she's always ready to be on the move.
Okay, so yeah, this is piqued your interest as well. And then next to you, nearby the base of this statue, is Tobochiko. If you could describe yourself and what you look like. Oh, you might be muted. Sorry, I see you talking. You're muted.
Ha! Thank you for catching that.
Yeah.
I was like 1/3 through my presentation, so it works. You can cut that. So Tobochiko is this little fairy, and right now she's just kind of going shoulder to shoulder, seeing if anyone has anything of value, just kind of exploring and getting a feel of the crowd. But when people see her, they see her red skin with a deep green dress. The dress goes down, it's like a short skirt. She has red wings, pink eyes, and she wears a ruby like a backpack on her back.
All right, and you have this little ruby. As you kind of are by Evelyn, would you say that you two have known each other, or is this like kind of strangers meeting for the first time?
I might be known just because I am a trader.
Okay.
So I'm not sure of her background.
So yeah, Evelyn, you've seen Tobochiko in Baldur's Gate kind of selling their wares. It looks like that they are here to trade, but however, the wide, which is
now recording.
Sorry, that scared me. The wide, which is what the market square is called, has been cleared out for this speech. So yeah, Evelyn, you see Tobochiko, and Tobochiko, you see Evelyn. And for Craig, we are here playing Dungeons and Dragons one shot. We are joined by Batflap, Evelyn, and Tobochiko.
Do we need to restart because we didn't have Craig?
So
Chris,
I
I
can
don't
also take the MP3 off the YouTube video
Okay.
if we need to. Yeah.
Okay.
So we should be good.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt.
It's all good.
I didn't want to waste anyone's time.
No worries. No. All good. I was about to ask the same thing. But yeah, Evelyn and Tobochiko, once you kind of make eye contact with each other and you see a mixture of commoners and nobles throughout the market square, thousands of people are present here to listen to the Duke speak. What do y'all say to each other as y'all are mostly in the back of this huge crowd?
I guess I kind of wave Tobochiko over and say, "Hey, it's good to see you. I didn't realize this many people would be coming to see the Duke. They don't normally clear out the square this often. I guess it's pretty serious, especially with all those murders that have been going on."
I understand. It's pretty crazy what's going on around here.
Have you witnessed anything suspicious?
Not anything. I haven't seen anything. Nothing. Not a thing. What about you?
Definitely not. I mean, I kind of work with the city guard sometimes, but very rarely do I deal with the riffraff, if you know what I mean.
And as y'all are like talking, Batflap, are you trying to sneak up near them as you kind of clock them?
Yeah, I'm just like kind of getting close to them, and then what she's saying is like catching my interest. So I'm like, "What was that? What's going on?"
Go ahead and make me a stealth check to see how well you kind of sneak up to them.
Okay.
Real quick. See what you get.
Let's see. 8.
8. Yeah, you like kind of push aside. Evelyn and Tobochiko, you see Batflap kind of coming. You see this green hooded Kenku beak sticking out of the hood, approaching y'all. And they have weapons behind on their back, and they stick out like a sore thumb, especially in this green cloak, which is not a common color here in Baldur's Gate. Most people wear red or yellow, but green really sticks out here for you. But yeah, you clock him as he is approaching, as he's about to ask you a question, both of you.
Tobochiko is startled. She flies up 3 extra feet because she just doesn't trust bird people with being a sprite or a fairy herself.
Whoa. Hold on, you guys.
Topo, I think it's fine. Because there's so many people around, I don't think anything's gonna happen.
Sorry, it's just my natural instincts come out
No,
right away with that kind of stuff.
I mean, if he tried anything, I'd fucking murder him, so it's fine.
Hold on. Nobody murdered me. I didn't mean to startle you. I'm sorry. I was just wondering what was going on here.
Oh, the Duke's gonna be talking. Did you not hear the squires and the things around?
Not really.
Are you from Baldur's Gate?
No, not at all.
Okay. Well, there's been a bunch of murders around. It's very suspicious that some random person doesn't know what's going on.
Yeah,
but yeah,
what brings
the
you
Duke's
here?
gonna-
Oh, I just came to get some supplies.
And as you all begin to discuss and converse and meet, you all see as the crowd begins to quiet, as you stand in front of the beloved ranger about 150 feet from the stage across the way, you see the Duke raise his hand, and he speaks loud, and occasionally with a hoarse voice, and pauses often and catches his breath. He says, "People of Baldur's Gate, I am Duke Portier, here to tell you that not to worry about these recent murders that have been happening in our beloved city. We at the upper city are ensuring your protection here. Do not worry, you are safe under the Baldur's Gate. Within these walls is the safest place you can be. Ithril will return once more. Do not worry. Keep calm." And as you see him, yeah, go for it.
I was gonna say, can I yell out after he stops talking?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I'm gonna yell out, "If we were safe, we wouldn't be getting murdered."
As you yell out, like in between his breaths, don't worry, these murders are not connected in any way. Our guard has assured that. These are just random occurrences, and with this many people, it happens frequently. Understand that." As you see him kind of respond, he looks around to see where. He kind of whispers at some
Can I
guard.
make a stealth check?
Yeah, go ahead, make a stealth
I
check.
have disadvantage because I'm wearing chainmail.
Yeah.
Who I am. Okay, I'm
ahead.
gonna roll twice. I have +0 to this. Great.
So yeah, if you right click, I think you can roll with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it'll show.
6.
6. Okay, let me make a quick roll here.
We are not a stealthy crew.
Not at all.
All right, you see him. There is a massive crowd, like thousands of people, and you make a lot of noise ducking. Some people are looking around you, but most of the people in the front are looking around. They can't seem to notice where you are. And you see the Duke trying to point you out. He's pointing in your general direction, but doesn't seem to clock you. So you're able to feel like you've gotten this jab in without being noticed. And you see him whisper to some. He has a few guard in front of him that are kind of personal guards, 4 personal guards in front of him. While there's you in the crowd, you notice a dozen guards that are scattered around the perimeter of the wide, kind of just looking and making sure the crowd is calm. And your outburst causes some unrest. People are like, "Yeah, she's right. Yeah, that's right." And the crowd is now kind of riled up a bit. You see like the Duke kind of sweat a bit. He's like, this is not going according to plan. And as you see him about to make his next statement, across the sky you see a blood red arrow glowing with infernal light suddenly streaks from the crowd and strikes the Duke squarely in the chest. You see him stagger and gasp, and then explodes into blood and gore. Several devils climb out of his putrid remains. People begin screaming, and before as they appear tearing into the guards with vile glee, I need everyone to roll some initiative.
God.
Oh my god.
Indeed.
I'm scared.
But yeah, so you see on the stage these devil-ish creatures appear over here, and let me mount. And
mine didn't show up because I didn't click my token.
no worries.
I got an 8.
Oh,
Yeah.
I forgot to do that too.
So you see across the way throughout the crowd, these creatures appear here. I'll come back to our heroes, or maybe
What do
heroes.
the creatures look like?
So you see like two kinds. You see one kind with like these red wings and these bright red wings and these horns. Your stereotypical imp looking creatures. The others look like these grotesque pink, big, like smelly looking. You see like a stench coming from them, and so these are the two kinds that you do see. All right. So we have a 22 from Batflap. Great.
Nice.
Let me click the tokens here.
They're all the way over there.
Yes, so they are a ways away from you here. Let me add turns to the turn order and make sure that shows up here. We'll put it right here. All right. And then, sorry, I have
Where do I
everyone.
see initiative on my D&D Beyond?
So you see on the right side, next to armor class and next to proficiency bonus, somewhere around there should be your initiative. Do you see it?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I rolled the wrong thing then. Let me try this, because I've got a +1 on my initiative or something.
Okay, great. I will keep the 8. Just
like
add
that
one.
one.
I'll just add one and make it a 9 for you. I'll keep your original roll. And then I have to roll for my guys over here. Okay. And as this is happening, you see people screaming in the crowd. The crowd is now scattered. Some of the guard that are close to the stage are getting attacked by these individuals. And yeah, okay, great. So let's see. So you have the statue next to you, and you see the stage itself isn't very high up. It's only 6 feet high. And let me get this out. All right. So, boom, boom. All right. So, at the top of the round, as you see this happen, and you see people kind of going out their separate ways as things have gone a bit hectic. I need start over round. Okay. I need Batflap. Can you roll me a D10 as you see things going mayhem, crazy?
Sure. 2.
2. So you see rain begin to now obscurely cover. So like the cloud coverage ahead has now dropped some light rain. So the marketplace is now lightly obscured by rain. And your speed in the marketplace is reduced by 10 feet. So the crowd in front of you is going to be kind of hard to navigate through. So it'll be difficult terrain to navigate through the crowd as you see some people beginning to flee, some people falling down. What do you do
And,
for this first round of combat?
So 10 feet left and also half.
Lightly
right?
obscured. So it's kind of hard to see.
Mhm. Okay.
And yeah, movement is half. As if you go towards the situation, people are trying to leave and they're pushing and shoving. So it's hard to get in. If you're running opposite direction, it wouldn't be as hard because that's where people are going. They're headed away from the stage.
Maybe I should run in the opposite direction. Let's see. All right, so I can move about 10 feet. It looks like.
Yeah.
So I will move up diagonally, push my way kind of through the crowd as much as I can.
Yeah, you push and shove your way as best you can through the crowd with your movement. So your speed is 30. So minus 10 is 20. Yeah, so right now you can move 10 feet just solely off your movement.
Yep. I will move 10 feet, and then I will use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark.
Nice. Okay.
On on this one right here. Can you see my thing? Oh, I need to get the mouse going. This one right there.
So yeah, you find one and you mark him with your Hunter's Mark. You see, what does it look like when you cast Hunter's Mark? As you kind of point at him.
Yeah, so I pull out my bow and I'm kind of like taking aim there first, but then first I point my finger over to the one in the center and kind of like focus my eyes on him.
Yeah, you see as Batflap's eyes kind of grow this like green color as you focus and narrow your eye on this one target. You can, I believe, you have within range with your longbow to take a shot.
Yeah.
However, they are kind of in half cover with all these people kind of in the way. So just wanted to let you know that.
All right, so higher AC for them. Gonna be tough. I'm gonna shoot with Goblin's Bane, my longbow. He's just barely in range. Does a 13 hit?
13 actually misses. As you pull your bow back and fire, you see the arrow lead with like this green trail. As it sails, you see as he grabs a guard and bites in it, the arrow lands into the guard's chest. So you were on target. However, due to the crowd and due to what they were doing, the arrow lands in a guard as he's being devoured by this creature.
All right.
You have
you killed a man.
Attack.
All right.
That's great.
I mean, yeah, he was dead to begin with, maybe, but.
Right.
All right. You have your second attack if you so wish.
Oh, that's right. Sure. I guess I'll be boring and do the exact same thing again.
Yeah, you notch your second arrow and then fire. Go for it. 28. That will hit. As you see him bite, you see him throw the guard to the ground. As your second arrow sails and boom, strikes him in the chest, in his pudgy-like chest, it almost sinks into him a bit. 28 for 6 damage. Roll your d6 as well for your Hunter's Mark damage.
Oh, right.
Yeah, let's see what you do. Woo! Wow. Okay. So yeah, you send it sailing through. As it strikes, you see the magic of your bow, this green divine energy, kind of glowing in its chest as it poof, explodes and dies. You got one now. Yeah. You see the arrow sail through the crowd and strike true, killing one of the devils.
Yes.
This guy.
And as that ends your turn, you'll see the imps kind of flying about. Oh no! Oops. Let me add turn here. Sorry, I accidentally deleted the token I used. Yeah. As you see that, let me just adjust this there. Perfect. Okay. Sorry, I'm like checking the stream and then checking the battle. So you'll see it'll be the imps go. you'll see them like look to each other. Does anyone speak Infernal?
No.
No. Okay. So you'll see them and they look in your direction and begin. You see them disappear like as a puff of smoke as they fly forward. You see them fly forward towards y'all and disappear. They look to the pink ones and like talk with them as they begin to keep chomping at the guards here. All right. Yeah, you see them disappear on their round. All right, Tobochiko, you're up. What is Tobochiko doing?
So, let me see. Am I muted? Nope, I'm totally good.
You're
Okay.
good. Loud and clear.
So Tobochiko is already about 2 feet above. So I think she's at like 7 feet in the air right now.
Okay.
And she's going to cast a gust. So let me ask you, Ryan.
Yeah.
How are these imps doing with the rain? Does it seem to be causing any kind of issue for them at all?
So they're flying as well. It has caused them some issues. So all creatures' speed is reduced by 10. So you would anticipate them as they like approach. They didn't move as fast as they appear to move. If that makes sense. Does that answer your question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're just kind of slowed down, but they're not like getting hurt by the rain or.
No. It doesn't look like they're melting in the rain.
Okay. Damn it, they're not made of sugar, you guys.
I was hoping.
So I did the wrong voice too. So she cast Gust at a, I guess it's a cantrip. But let's see.
So you're casting Gus. So it is a 30-foot kind of like cone almost, right? Like a straight line.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like a tornado being sent at them, but with the gust of winds causing tornado-like damage, I guess.
Sure. So it would like knock them down if you were able to get them. So right now they're invisible. So tell me where you would like to aim it at. Are you just aiming it diagonally in front of you, or are you doing it a specific way? So this is a diagonal line. I could flip that around. So like you can do it like this. So as to not affect bat flap, or you can kind of do it at a straight line like this.
I was thinking straight line like that. To
Straight line
just
like
kinda
this?
create a divider between everything.
Yeah. Okay. So as you kind of set this, it doesn't last very long. It just lasts for your action.
Okay.
Yeah. So you cast this gust of wind and send it sailing over the heads of people. You see people like ducking as they're trying to run out. As you're like pushing wind, you see some people like stumble and fall from the gust of wind. How does it look like when you cast this spell?
So, Topo. Hold on, my dog.
All good.
Okay. So Tobochiko puts her arms in the air and then puts her two index fingers together. Sorry.
You're good.
Normally it's my dog who does this.
Yeah. You got very
Barking.
vocal dogs.
Yes.
All right.
No, so for the
Okay, testing 1 2 1 2. I'm back.
Yep, you're back. Welcome back.
Okay, sorry about that. So Tobochiko lifts her hands into the air straight up above her head, puts her two index fingers together, and then kind of just creates a gust of wind through her arms flapping and her wings flapping at the same time because it's Arcana. It doesn't have to physically make sense, which is great. So she shoots the magical gust at these in a straight line towards the stage.
Okay, yeah. You put your kind of hands and wings up in the air, and then you cast a gust of wind kind of like in this direction. Bat flap, you feel it like kind of passing over you. And again, some people like stumble as you are casting this gust of wind that pushes them forward as well. But you create kind of this, what is it called? This like opening in the crowd now. I'll say like people have parted away from this. So if you travel through the squares that Tobochiko kind of has laid out, you can travel at normal movement. So you've created this opening. However, you don't see any sign of any of the imps being hit by your gust of wind. Anything else you want to do on your turn? So you have your movement and your bonus action. You use your action to cast that gust cantrip.
I didn't know I had a bonus action.
You might have something you can do. Looks like you don't have any spells. So all you have left is movement, if you like to move.
Let's see. I think next to the statue's a pretty good place for right now, and just being a little bit above eye level of everybody, so it's not like I'm sticking out, but she's kind of just chilling.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you cast this gust of wind, create an opening in the crowd. Evelyn, you're up.
Okay, first question. Does it seem as if the Duke is fully dead on the stage?
His body exploded into different chunks and pieces. You would make a quick medicine check for me.
Okay.
I hate when that happens.
17.
Yeah, you're sure he's gone. Like even watching that gruesome, a red arrow streaked across, his body exploded and out came these creatures.
Okay, so not even revivify because like it's not a body.
He's chunks.
Okay,
for
so
sure.
that means I don't need to start rushing towards the stage. Second question. I know that the imps moved towards us and disappeared. Do I see any within 120 feet of me?
Do you have any ability to see invisible creatures?
Oh, they're invisible.
Yeah, so like you saw them come towards you and then a puff of smoke as they vanish.
Oh, okay.
So
I
use
just thought
invisibility.
they vanished into the crowd.
No.
Never mind then.
Sorry. Yes.
Okay, I think then I'm just going to move. I can move 20 feet.
Yep.
Okay.
And you won't be impeded if you move into that gust of wind where Tobochiko kind of cleared out the crowd.
So I could move 25 if I was in
one of those squares. Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna move.
And you can move diagonally as like 5 feet too.
Yeah. I'm not clicking the right thing. Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I can get to here. Let's see how far that is. No, okay. I don't know, take a shot. I know it's within the long range of my weapon, so I'll roll with disadvantage, but I'm gonna shoot a crossbow bolt at one of the pink guys.
So you run in the opening that Tobochiko created, and then you take your crossbow bolt out, and you have a clear, crowd is mostly cleared in front of you, so you get a good amount of room to take a shot. It is at disadvantage though, since you are some distance away.
Yes. Wait, hold on. No, it was 130 feet. Okay. Oops. Let me roll again. I mean, it doesn't matter. I got a 5 on one of them. I got a 9.
9.
Assuming a 9 doesn't hit.
9 does not hit. As your bolt sails, it lands like at the base of the stage, just short of where these creatures are kind of standing.
Okay. And it seemed as if the imps were flying towards us.
Yes. After Batflap shot, you saw them like discuss, and then they fly forward, while the ones that were left behind, these big, huge, girthy-looking guys, they are like gnawing or fighting the guards that are there. They've mostly taken out most of the guards that were at the stage. You see some guards coming around the crowd to head towards the stage, but the imps flew towards y'all in your direction and then vanished in a puff of smoke, used invisibility.
Okay, so I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon as a bonus action.
Okay.
And put it, it's, so with Spiritual Weapon, it says that, it just says when, it's a melee attack, so it won't hurt innocent bystanders. So I'm just gonna cast Spiritual Weapon and put it probably, like right, it's within
60 feet of you.
Yes, 60 feet, so probably just like 30 feet in front of me, so that like if the imps are on the trajectory, they'll encounter it.
Okay, yeah, cool. And you can always move it as a bonus action and use an attack. So yeah, you see like out in the middle of the sky above people's heads, your spiritual weapon appear. What does it look like for Evelyn?
I think that her spiritual weapon is like a saber that's kind of like glowing in the air and kind of like spinning around in a circle.
Cool, yeah. This spinning saber, like doing a 360 just loop, kind of like when Thor throws his hammer, just spinning around, appears out above the crowd. People are screaming, "Ah!" Because some of them just think it's a weapon, and some of them are just like running. It's above their heads, so luckily it won't hit them, but they're just like, they're scared out of their mind. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Awesome. Next, you will see these purple-like creatures. They move much slower. They get off the stage. You see some guard approaching them, and they're like kind of begin gnawing. Their main focus is the guard. They don't seem to be attacking any of the civilians. Any civilians that get in their way, yes, but mostly they seem to be targeting the guard or those coming at them. So yeah, they begin doing that, and you'll see them move a bit forward off the stage. And then top of the round, Batflap, you're up. Crowd is still there, so it's still difficult terrain for this round of combat, as well as can I get Tobochiko to roll me a d10? So on the chat, you'll do /r d10 and roll that for me. 4. So you see, coming from one of the bodies of this purple one, the pink ones, you see out of one of the bodies of the guard that has been gnawed on them, a swarm of centipedes coming out. All right, and Batflap, you are up.
Okay, so for the one that is on the left side here that I can see, because I can't see any of the imps, so I'm just gonna fire at that one over there with Goblin's Bane.
Okay. Cool.
Yep. So,
all right.
27
27 will hit. You see as they jump off of the stage, you see an opportunity to track the target. Boom! Fire as the arrow sails across with the green trail even behind it. It lands and pierces. You see half of its body kind of come off in a fat chunk of lard come off of the body. And it's like not looking very good. It is definitely bloodied. However, you were not able to finish it off.
Oh, I'm gonna do one more thing. Hopefully this will do it. I'm gonna send in my swarm.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and read me that ability. That's a new one for me.
So once on each of your turns, you can cause the swarm to assist you in one of the following ways. Immediately after you hit a creature with an attack, the attack target takes a d6 piercing, or the attack's target must succeed on a strength save, like if I want to push them, or I can be moved 5 feet horizontally.
Gotcha.
So what I'm going to do is do the d6 piercing.
Gotcha. Okay. So with the d6, you did one piercing damage, and you see like a swarm of centipedes come out of this creature too, but begin gnawing at this demon and dealing 1 point of damage. And he looks very, very rough to you. Hold on, let me.
Oh, I have the option of how I want it to appear.
Yeah, how does it appear?
It's a swarm of birds. So we'll
Swarm
go
of
with
birds.
ravens.
Okay. Yeah, you see ravens come. They look like you. They come and they appear and begin gnawing and biting off beats and chunks of this creature, and that is what is gnawing at them. Give me 1 second.
One piercing, what can you do?
Hold on. Looks like. Sorry, I'm just fixing something for the stream, real quick. There we go. All right. But yeah, so you see as this creature gets hit, and does not look very good. Looks like it's on their last legs. As they're like half of their body is gone, pretty much, and they just have one half, and they're just swinging wildly, trying to make some purchase. But that is your action. Is swarms your bonus action?
I
Or is that
believe so, yeah.
Okay, that's your bonus action. You have one more attack.
Yeah, let's do it. I'm gonna shoot at the same one again.
Yeah, go for it. And don't forget, your Hunter's Mark stays with you and you can retarget someone else. Just want to remind you that. So you can still retarget someone with that Hunter's Mark as a bonus action.
Oh, okay. Okay, I might put that on the center one for my next round.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
just wanted to remind you,
Alright.
since we are dealing with one-shot characters, some things might get missed.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna have to recast it for some reason.
Nope, you guys
Alright. Again?
16, and that is just enough. As you are able to snake your arrow through the crowd, you see one opening, and almost like shooting a target through a hole, your arrow just sent flying and lands on one of the creatures, and that does it. That kills him. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're able to do it on that one. Hold on. Sorry. Stuff on stream is happening.
That's 2 for me.
As you're keeping track, let me. There we go. Okay. Sorry, your camera froze for some reason. I don't know why, but I fixed it.
Mine did?
Okay. Yeah, but no, I got it. You're good now.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Nice. Okay. And then, yeah, you got rid of that one. Great. And then at the end of your turn, imps will secretly go. Wow, that's funny. So as you cast this spinning spiritual weapon, Evelyn, please make me a spell attack with that weapon.
Should I just click the spiritual weapon
Yes.
thing? Okay.
Yes.
21?
Jesus.
Nice. Okay. You see, as out appears, as it's spinning, an imp poof, appears as it runs into your spiritual weapon. As you cast it, it's spinning. They were dashing towards it, and it just so happens you did it on in this path, which is pretty astounding, I will say. But yeah, go ahead and roll damage for that. As this imp goes and lands like it's just full speed dashing towards y'all, and hits your spiritual weapon, which you cast right in the way as it's coming towards y'all.
Quite lucky. Okay. Roll damage.
Yeah, I was just sending him forward, and I was like, "What? He just ran into that." 8.
damage.
Yeah, you see him get slashed on the side. As he's hit by that spiritual weapon.
Hell yeah.
And yeah, you do 8 points of damage. He is definitely bloodied. And you see him and you see him bleeding there. All right. Oh, and Chris, as you've been shooting these creatures, you see them explode a little bit with this green gas almost. As you kill them, and they, like in a puff of smoke, they kind of disappear once they've been defeated.
Gross.
Tobochiko, you're up. I see that you threw out a frostbite. Is that what you'll be doing, or what
I'll
will you
go
be doing?
with that. I'll
Okay.
throw that out there.
All right. Are you throwing it at the imp that has now appeared in front of you?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Nice. All right. Constitution saving throw for my enemy here, and he fails. So go ahead and, oh shoot, I just thought about this. Yeah, he fails, but let me.
What?
Go ahead. You did 5 points of damage. Okay, sorry. Alright, give me 1 second to fix something. Because it rolled twice. Yeah, it's all good. Since I have 2 instances of Roll20 open, it appeared twice. Alright, so yeah, you see as a cold hand appears behind the imp. As he's like slowed down, you cast it, and then behind this imp, a cold looking hand just grabs it by the neck. You see go, and then as it squeezes, it poof, vanishes in a puff of smoke, as you have slayed it. As well as you see that the cold damage didn't seem to do as much as you thought it would, but did enough. You see it like resist some of it, but not completely effective, but enough to defeat it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, you see that, Bat Flap? 1 to 2, I'm catching up.
I'll get the next one. We up to 3.
Third back there.
There are multiple on the battlefield right now, but we will go to Evelyn if you're done with your turn, Tobochiko. You still have your bonus action as well as your movements, if you so choose.
I'm staying here movement-wise, but bonus action, I don't think I have one.
Oh, yes. Okay, cool. Then we will go to Evelyn. Go ahead and take your go.
Okay. First thing I'm going to do is... I'm trying to think if I should do something or if I should bolster the people that can hit things better than I can. Actually, okay. I'm going to cast Bless on you two and myself as my action. So you guys add a d4 to all of your rolls and saving throws. And then as a... And I think that's just my action. I'm gonna move. So I can move 10 in here and then 10 more, essentially.
Yes, that is correct. With how it's kind of laid out, you can move the 10 feet in front of you, and then it's difficult terrain past that.
Okay, yeah. Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20. I'm gonna move up to here with my movement, and as a bonus action, move my spiritual weapon 20 feet to like, I don't know, just like continuing in a straight line towards the stage. 20 feet forward.
20 feet forward. You send it flying closer and closer to combat. People are running, screaming. However, it's looking like it's clearing up, and you see pushing forward more these creatures as they begin, as they have took care of the guards and now are making their way forward. Okay, there we go. And then you see the swarm of centipedes begin making their way forward as well. All right, so we will go. as you see them make their way forward closer to you all. We will go to Bat Flap, as it is now your turn. Evelyn, could you roll me a D10?
Yeah, and also a quick question. It doesn't seem as if the imps or the other things are attacking any of the townspeople.
Yeah, so it seems like the imps and the pink-looking creatures focus more so on the guards that were in the vicinity, and then now are moving their way towards the next resistance, which is you all. Most of the guards who are here seem to have fallen, or are like injured, and most of the townsfolk are moving out. They don't seem to be the goal for these creatures.
Okay.
Yeah.
8.
8. No complication. So yeah, you see as now at the top of the round, everyone has mostly cleared out, so it's no longer difficult terrain. It is now the third round of combat, as most of the people have left the scene, and it has cleared up quite a bit now at this point, as people are running, and you are the only 3 that seem to be standing in the way between these devilish creatures and the people of Baldur's Gate. All right, Bat Flap, what are we doing?
All right, so I will just move. Let's see. It's no longer difficult terrain.
Correct.
All right, but I still have the reduced walking.
No, that is gone. So at the
Okay.
top of the round, I've been rolling for any complications, and that was for that first round. But now you are good to move your full movement.
Sweet. All right, so I will hustle my way up here next to Evelyn,
Okay.
and then I will fire at the one on the left that I have my hunter's mark on
Okay.
with Goblin's Bane,
All right.
keeping it easy.
Yeah, and before you do that, you see an imp as you run towards Evelyn appear poof, next to you and is gonna take a slash at you at advantage. You see its stinger coming towards you and kind of getting in your way almost as you run past it, as it appears from its invisibility and uses its reaction to attack you. Shoot. Oh, hold on.
I gave him an opportunity attack.
Ignore that. I forgot I was gonna start rolling with my dice here since I don't want the stream to see or the players really. And also make me a Constitution saving throw depending if this hits you. It's gonna be a 24 to hit
Yeah, that hits.
for 7 piercing damage. And then roll me a Constitution saving throw for me.
Remember,
Bat
you
Flap.
have less both on your attack roll and saving throw. Since
Yes.
Oh,
You should
that's
have
right.
both.
Okay.
I'm really glad I did that.
This might come in handy because, oh yeah, go ahead and roll that bless.
Sorry.
D4. 2, just short of the DC. You will take an additional 6, 10 points of poison damage.
So it's 10 and 7, right?
10 and 7, yes. So 17 in total.
All right.
So yeah, as you run by, you get slashed by one of these creatures. There we go. All right. And then you take a shot and you land, dealing 9 points of damage on the center one. You said.
I think it's center or left.
And you casted Hunter's Mark on him.
Yeah,
Go
yeah.
ahead and roll your Hunter's Mark dice as you do hit.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, you fire on this one right here.
One.
One. So you see your arrow sail across the field, and he turns and shines this green aura for you as your eyes glow green, and you fire, and it lands, and you see it make its purchase as it kind of bubbles up, and poof, another explosion, as you're able to do enough to take him out.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, how much HP did you lose in total? Sorry, I'm trying to keep track on your tokens as well.
I lost 17.
17. Okay.
Yeah, I should be down to 27.
Okay. All right. Yeah, you see the imp get you as you run on by him. You go. You hear like a laugh come from it. As now on his turn, he will fly back as you run by and try to do that again. Try to make this attack against you. A 16 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
For 7 piercing and another con save for me. As you see poison kind of dripping from him. Constitution.
Alright. Let's get that con.
Oh yeah, you feeling this poison before, you're able to fight past it as you hear like a boom boom from your kind of heartbeat. Yeah, you don't need that bless, but 25, it's not able to get within your system as you kind of push it out, and you just take that 7 piercing, and that will be that one's turn.
Ouch.
You'll see next to you, Tobochiko, one appear. Little fairy. As he's gonna make an attack against you at advantage because he was invisible.
Oh, son of a bitch.
That will hit with an 18 for 6 points of piercing damage. And go ahead and make me a Constitution saving throw. And you do have your plus. Natural 20. First natural 20 of the one shot. Nice.
Hey,
You're able. You don't need that bless. You're able to push through the poison, and you are fine.
I like how your nat 20 is still a 19.
I know.
Yeah. He got a dirty 20 with the one on the bless. So love that. Awesome. So next up is Tobochiko. So you see this guy appear right in front of you. What are you doing?
So, she was preparing in her head that she was gonna do this like really cool Twilight-like pitch, like the vampires see where they're playing baseball, but she just got startled, and so she just kind of like flaps her hands and throws a firebolt at the imp next to her.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Or firebolt.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Go ahead and roll it. It will be at disadvantage since you're within like close range combat right now. So you're gonna roll it twice and then take the lower of the two. So go ahead and roll again. So with a natural 1, unfortunately I got a 20 and then I got a 1. Dang it. But yeah, with a natural 1, you were ready to do that Twilight thing that you're talking about, but then as you were about to cast it, this imp appears and sticks you with its stinger, and you are startled as you turn to try to change the spell you were about to cast. It almost blows up in your face as it kind of blasts in front of you and between the imp. Go ahead and take
1d4 for any of that. Would that help?
It wouldn't, since it's a natural 1, it's a critical fail.
Okay,
On attacks, critical fails, critical successes are always a miss and a hit, depending on which way it goes. But you'll take 1 point of damage as the spell kind of blows back in your face, almost. And you see them go, na 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 na. Evelyn, you're up.
Okay, seeing as Bat Flap is really low and quite, like, literally right in front of me, I'm going to use my Staff of Healing and use 2 charges to cast Cure Wounds, which is 2d8 plus 7. That's my action.
Yeah, nice. That's a lot of healing.
Ooh, I didn't roll very well, but you get 13 back.
13.
So hopefully that's a little more helpful. And then I am going to move my full 30 forward. Just so we're all not like clumped up, essentially. Oh, I can move directly to where my spiritual weapon is. Lovely. And then I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon 20 feet forward again. Like 20 feet in the direction of those pink guys.
Okay. Yeah. Let me move that for you real quick. Okay.
Who did you cast Cure Wounds on?
It was on you, Batflap.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Because I was like, Oh my god, Tobochiko is low because they don't have many hit points, but I can heal them later.
All right. And at the top of the round, as you kind of move up, as you touch Batflap, you see your wounds beginning to close. That you've been taking some of the poison drips out of you, and you feel a little bit better. Whatever she did to you makes you feel good. Sorry, that was a weird way of wording it, but you you feel a bit better, and Evelyn, you see Evelyn dash forward and then send the spiritual weapon keeps moving forward, barreling towards this pink devil looking creature. And Batflap, it is your turn as you see the imp appear next to you, made an attack against you. What do you do?
Yeah, so could I look back at Tobochiko?
Yeah.
To kind of assess, like, I could potentially, like, see whether or not she's, like, bleeding to death or anything, like, kind of just get an assessment there.
So Tobochiko, tell us, how do you feel right now? What does it look like?
Well, let me see. So, she is flying okay. She's a little bit struggling to stay up, but doing decent. She's bloodied, but nothing really knocking her out of the air yet.
Yeah, not looking great, but not looking terrible.
Yeah, it's not like my wing is ripped or anything.
Okay. Alright, so I will put away my bow and take out my short sword and swipe at the one that is, or the imp that is right next to me.
Yeah, you take it out. Are you doing anything with your bonus action beforehand?
Oh, yes. I will move my hunter's mark over to him.
Yeah, you now focus on the target that has hit you, and you see it glow with this red and green, almost like Christmas. And you take your short sword out, and you go in to strike. A 19 will hit. Go ahead and roll that first attack damage and the hunter's mark. And also, so hunter's mark can be procced again on your next attack, by the way. So
all
it's
right.
5. Let's see how much hunter's mark gets you. 4, 9 in total. Nice. Okay, so you go and slash at this creature, and you are able to make purchase and do a good bit of damage. However, you see the weapon that you used as just a regular short sword does not look like it cut through the thick skin of this devilish creature.
Yeah.
And you make your first attack. It goes, ah, that didn't feel too good. You hear it speaking in common now.
I'm gonna hit it again.
All right, you see it kind of like move to the left as you go in for another strike.
Does a
20 will hit. Yep. Go ahead and roll your damage as well as hunter's mark. 7. Nice.
7. And
8.
1.
Nice.
Dang.
So you take your short sword. You see it kind of dip to the left, and then anticipating its movement, you see it coming kind of up against you as you see its like stinger coming your way, and you go in and slash and cut the stinger square off of its body, and then you see it poof vanish in a puff of smoke.
Nice.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Anything else you're doing? You have your movement.
Let's see. Gonna say hello to Mark in the chat. And then
Hello, Mark.
Did I move earlier?
You did not use your movement this round, no.
Not on this round, that was last round.
Mm-hmm.
That's how quick I forget. I'm torn between wanting to see if Tobochiko needs help or going. I'm just gonna stick put. I'm pretty sure I can shoot whatever in this area. So
yeah,
I'm gonna stay put.
as you slash the imp in front of you, you look back, you look forward, you kind of like are indecisive. What's going through Batflap's mind as you're just like peering back and forth?
I'm like kind of reassuring myself, like, okay, we got this, we can live.
Yeah, now you see that it's an even fight, 3 versus 3 here. You see the devilish-looking creature, the pink one, kind of making its way towards Evelyn. Now that the crowd is mostly cleared out, and then the swarm of centipedes as well is kind of slowly, they're making their way towards the center of the market here. And we will go to the top of sorry, that was a bit out of order. That was Batflap, Tobochiko. I need to move them back. Sorry. Tobochiko, you're up.
Okay, so I can move and then shoot my wand, right?
You can. However, if you move, they can get a free attack with an opportunity attack against you.
Okay, because they can fly too, right?
Correct. Yes.
Okay, so.
But it's you moving out of their range is what's triggered the opportunity attack.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well then, I'll just try to shoot this one with the wand of viscid globs.
Okay, sure. Go ahead and so if you click the item, and if you click, do you see it appear on the right side? You'll see a display in VTT on the top right. If you could place that in the chat for people to see, if anyone's interested in what the wand of viscid globs does. So go ahead and make a spell attack roll. So if you go onto spells, you'll see in the middle, spell attack. Click that button to roll your spell attack. And then click it twice for me because you're going to be making this a disadvantage. 14 will hit. Sorry, you rolled it 3 times, but we'll take the first 2.
I hit it, but that works.
Yeah, 14 will hit. As you end up in close range, the smoke subsides from your failed spell of last round. You take out your wand in this heat of battle during this smoke, and then you point blank shoot boom a glob at this creature. The damage is it is restrained. So you see the glob hit him and expand and restrain him. Now he is restrained.
Until we stop him.
Yeah, and you see him fall down to the ground, actually. You see him land on the ground. And I'll say he's outside of range from you now. So yeah, he's like kind of trapped in this glob and is restrained for 1 hour. So yeah, you see him, he's kind of out. Nice. You were able to get him. So he's restrained. He's on the ground, prone, trapped in this glob, and you're free to move now without taking an opportunity attack, if you so choose.
Yeah, I'll kind of go cower towards Evelyn a bit, if I can, or however far I can get to there.
Yeah. What is your movement on your character sheet?
30, but let me make
30.
sure.
Yes, I see it. So yeah, 30 is an extra proficiency bonus. So yeah, you can move like right there where you're pointing to if you like.
So like right here?
Yes. If you like right here.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, that's good.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you make your move away from the imp and fly towards Batflap. Do you say anything to him as you're flying towards him?
Don't worry about this. Or sorry. Let me see, what is her voice? Hey, don't worry about this guy. Let's just get these other 2.
I love the voice. That voice is great.
He says.
As you're heading towards Batflap, with the imp kind of restrained on the ground, Evelyn, you are up.
Okay, I should have been thinking about what I was going to do, but I did not. Okay. First things first. I think I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
Yes, on the. We haven't hit the red thing yet, have we?
No, it's like a little swarm of centipedes that appeared from that creature's body. Neither of them have been touched.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the pink thing then.
Okay, yeah, you Yeah. You fire guiding bolt. Go ahead and make your roll.
What did I just roll? What just happened?
Looks like
Oh,
it's
it
got
automatically rolled damage.
Yeah. Yeah, it automatically rolls damage if you click on the left side of a spell. So that's helpful in getting it done together. What does it look like when Evelyn casts this spell?
I think it's just like a blinding amount of like white and a little bit of golden light just shoots from her hand directly at this thing.
So yeah, you begin to move your hands together and enchant your spell as you see the gold and the white kind of coalesce and combine as you boom blast a bolt of light streaking towards this creature. You see it slowly making its way to you, and you blast it directly square in the chest. You see his body begin to glow and heat up almost, and boom, a 20-foot wide kind of explosion comes out of him, and you see like green and noxious gas kind of coming out, and yeah, you kill him. That did a lot of damage.
Is it because it's radiant damage?
That as well as how much you did. So yeah,
Okay.
a combination of the two. You're able to just send him back to his home plane of existence. What else are you doing? Yeah, that's your action.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna keep moving my spiritual weapon towards the centipedes, so 20 feet that way.
Yeah, you move it 20 feet closer.
Hopefully it'll run into it if it's trying to get to me. And I don't think I'm gonna move any further, so I'm just gonna stay here.
Yeah, you stay put. And then the swarm of centipedes, they all kind of just keep moving. I'll say since they moved out of the range, go ahead and make a spiritual weapon attack. As it's like spinning, some of the centipedes get caught in the spinning of the spiritual weapon. Go ahead and make an attack.
Nat 20.
All right, natural 20. Go ahead and roll damage. That's double dice.
Okay. Does that automatically do it? No.
Yeah, you'll have to roll it twice.
Nice.
Okay.
That's one.
Nice.
13 damage.
Nice. You see it come, and you see as the centipedes scatter and some die. It's like almost like one of those Roombas going right over the swarm of centipedes, just chopping them up. And they cut half of them up, and there's just like very little left. It's just like as they're moving towards y'all. Top of the round. Let me see. No complication. All right. Go ahead and bat flap. What do you do? Seems like there's a swarm of centipedes, but then there's also the imp that is kind of restrained.
I'm gonna go up to Tobochiko and cast Cure Light Wounds. Or Cure Wounds.
Okay, cure wounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go to
Hey,
Tobochiko.
so bad,
cure
bird
wounds.
guy.
You heal him for 5 hit points. So go ahead and denote that. Hey, he was only down 7, so that almost gets him to full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, you heal him up with your action as you go over and give him a light touch.
Alright, well, that was one action. I don't think I can do much else, really.
If you have any bonus actions you'd like to use or finish out your movement.
I guess I could move my hunter's mark over to that imp that's restrained.
Yeah, you
I'm not gonna need it,
you mark him.
but... Okay.
It's cold
Yeah.
blooded.
The
Definitely my
imp,
turn.
I don't think he can attempt to make it out.
No.
Yeah, he has no DC to get out. He's just in this glob. So yeah, you see him go, "Ah, get me out of here!" You see him like turning to some people. Hey, free me! I'll get you a deal. Hey, come on, you want to free me? I'll get you a deal. You know, he's like trying to get someone to help him out. People are avoiding. People are running. The last few people are exiting the square. So he's not getting that much success.
He attracts Tobochiko a little bit, though.
So
yeah.
wait, did he say a deal?
Tobochiko, it is actually your turn now.
So are we looking at centipedes and this guy in the green gunk?
Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much
Okay.
all who's left standing here at this battle.
Okay. I think I can hit. Yeah, I'm gonna try to cast. Not going to try to. I'm going to cast Firebolt at the centipedes and just kind of burn at them.
Yeah, go ahead. Make your attack roll.
Okay. Did that work or? it did.
Sorry. I mean, yes, it did. So you see as your firebolt is sent flying through and lands and perches, and you see the last bit of centipedes burn up and scatter and run away as the swarm has been dispersed. And with that, and the last combatant kind of wrapped up, we will call that the end of combat, as you are all successful in furthering any damage that could have happened in the market square. And with that, we will take a bio break as you are all successful in this bit of combat. All right.
Yeah.
And you have your imp captured. I'll just move.
Yeah, we established that he can talk to us, so we can at least say something to him and see what his deal's about.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Alright.
after the bio break.
After the
I'll
break,
be back.
we'll be back. BRB.
All right.
Hello and welcome back to Raven's Realm Tabletop as we're playing a one-shot titled Day of the Devil. I'm here joined by our party members. We have Justin playing Tobochiko, Batflap played by Chris, and Evelyn played by Kai. But yeah, so last we left off, the party defeated, the party was attending a speech given by the Duke, who was then heckled by Evelyn, and after some rustling happening in the crowd, a red arrow was sailed through and landed, and as it made purchase with the Duke, caused him to explode as devilish creatures appeared. The party was able to deal with the devils in their various ways, and we ended off with the party clearing out the remaining threats, and they were able to leave behind an imp who has been hunter's mark and is restrained currently for an hour due to a glob sent by Tobochiko at close range. So as you all kind of stand here in the market square and have the imp in hand and spells kind of dissipate, Bless will come off at this point. Hunter's Mark, I think, lasts for 8 hours? Is that correct, Chris? Sorry. An hour,
yeah,
maybe?
Or an hour.
An hour concentration, yes. So yeah, you're able to concentrate that for a bit more time if you so choose. You can drop it at will. As you all have this imp kind of in the glob, you all stand around it. You see as people have left the square, what do you all do in the immediate aftermath of said encounter?
I would like to check the body and the arrow, but I also know that we are kind of a bit on a time crunch, so we might need to do something with the imp over there and try to get some information from him.
Yeah, I think we should get as much information as we can.
Okay. So yeah, you get an imp. He said, hey, how's it going? You want to free me? I can cut you a deal. You know, I can get you what you want. kind of looking around at all three of you.
Shut up, lowly imp. What are you doing?
I'm not lowly.
Yes, you clearly are.
That's rude. I can get you what you want. Just cut me a deal. Just let me go.
No, why are you here?
What do you mean? I came out of that body.
Yes, but why were you attacking people?
Well, cause you know, souls and stuff. gotta get souls.
Go on.
You know,
For
for Glabbergook.
and that is
Maybe you know him as Garzul.
Gazul, of course.
Yeah, I call him Glabbergook. So you gonna free me? Let me go.
No.
Oh. Well.
Hey guys, he doesn't seem to have any information. Let's just finish it off and then move on.
Wait. No. What does that mean? I don't wanna go back. I like it here. It's like warm, but not too warm. It's like not fiery, hot.
Aren't you an imp? Shouldn't you like fire and hot?
I mean, I do, but like sometimes I like going outside of my comfort zone, you know? Don't you take a vacation every now and then? Go to a different place you never been before, don't live?
Absolutely not. I'm dedicated to my work and I work in the city.
Workaholic. I know a guy like you. Like to work a lot. He's my boss.
Does anyone want to do anything with him or can I kill it?
I could keep him as a pet. I like his voice. Sounds a lot like mine.
I don't think we should be keeping imps as pets.
I don't sound like you. You sound like me.
That's not true.
He's got a point.
He says he works for Glabberzul.
Garzul, yeah. I call him Glabbergook. I don't like him too much. But he sent us here. Said something about that. I don't know. But I'm telling you the truth.
No,
Let me
why
go.
did he send you here?
Yeah,
Well,
why?
you know, you know about Ithril?
You just keep saying a bunch of names.
You know, the town not too far from here on this plain, it's like to the east. It's gone now.
Yes, what does this have to do with you being here?
Well, you see, I'm giving you too much information. You ain't let me live. Nah, that's it. I say no more.
Okay, I'm going to, ready inflict wounds in my hands and say, I will kill you right now. Give us all of the information or you'll just go back to hell.
I wouldn't die here. I'd just go back to hell like you said, so I'm not scared of you. He's like, sticks his tongue out.
I stab him with my pen that I use for writing scrolls.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you dig it into his skin. What are you doing?
I dig it into his thigh a little bit and kind of twist it.
Stop
And
it!
just keep going deeper.
I don't like
You
that.
need to give us the information. Give us the information.
Wow, you have a really deep voice for a lady.
That's fucking sexist and rude.
That is
Shut
so
up.
sexist and rude.
What? I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. But will you let me live, then?
Digs the pin a little deeper.
I'll notch an arrow and aim
Whoa,
it
whoa,
at
whoa,
him.
whoa. And
I don't think he's
as
taking us seriously, you guys.
you are interrogating, you see a woman, kind of in chainmail armor, and then kind of draped almost like a bib, but down across the chest over the armor that she wears. You see a fist, an upright fist with fire kind of radiating around it. As she begins to approach you, you see her kind of dragging this body behind her as she's coming your way as you're doing this.
Can anyone try and intimidate the imp to give us information in a meaningful way?
I am not intimidating at all. I'm a little fairy.
I have -1.
I think we're all like at 0 and -1 with intimidation.
Yeah.
I'll let someone attempt to
Good
intimidate
try.
if you'd like. Yeah, go ahead.
If you
Bat.
want to intimidate, I'll cast guidance on whoever's intimidating, so you can add a d4.
I could.
Oh, I have
+0.
+1 intimidation, so I could do
Oh,
something.
yeah, go for it.
I didn't realize I was +1.
Yeah, go
Right.
for it and add a d4.
Okay.
Go for it.
So she gets out, let's see, her fairy fire, but kind of contains it into her hands and just kind of gets closer and closer to his neck. It just keeps going closer and closer, and then it's just kind of like trying to intimidate him and say, just give us the information and we'll make this quick.
Ooh, go ahead and make an intimidation check, and then go ahead and add d4.
All right.
As you get closer with that spell, he's like, "Ah!" He's just like kind of staring at you. Go ahead and add that d4.
Okay.
Dang. As you got a 15, you see as you like push it closer, he says, "Yeah, give it to me, give it to me, yeah, do it, I dare you. I ain't scared of you.
This is getting gross. This is getting really gross.
If I die here, it doesn't matter. I just go home. It don't matter. I don't care about here. You ain't getting nothing from me no more."
Wait, is he still in the like thing for another hour, right?
Yeah.
Okay, can we just keep him here and drag him on the ground?
Yeah, you can. You can like.
So he can't go home and he's not getting what he wants.
Yeah, you can attach a rope. Oh no, around him, and yeah, you tie him up real tight. Yeah, do it. No, you're not gonna do it.
No, clearly you want to go home. I'm not going to do that.
Dang it! This some reverse psychology is what they call it. And as he says that, you see a body poof, get thrown at y'all's on this south east side. You see a body with like a bow on its back, and you see the woman now fully approached y'all. She says, "Hello," and she looks at you all. Thank you for what you've done. I don't recognize any of you. But yeah, you see again, now that you have a closer look, you see the symbol of the flaming fist kind of on her front, as well as like kind of adorned on her two shoulders.
Would our characters be familiar with any of the factions?
Yeah, you'd be familiar with the Flaming Fist and know that they're a mercenary guild here in the lower city, tasked to protect the poorer folk. So lower city and upper city are very different, with upper cities protected around a traditional guard. However, since the lower city can't really afford that, they turn to mercenaries to protect them. So she is a part of that mercenary guild. However, as mentioned earlier, the mercenary leader of this faction of the Flaming Fist has disappeared in Ithril, along with Ithril, and is now kind of is now leaderless, and that has caused these kind of killings that have been kind of spontaneously happening, and that's why the meeting was, and so on and so forth. So she's a part of this Flaming Fist protection guild in this lower city.
Just living in the lower city, would I know like of the specific person, or just see to be around like among the rank and file?
Go ahead and make a history check to see if you recognize her.
Okay.
Yeah, and go and make it with advantage since you're from this lower city.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that didn't really help.
Yeah,
Got it
with a
10.
10, you recognize her. You've seen her around. However, you don't know her status. You know that she's definitely a part of the Flaming Fist.
Okay.
However, you don't know if she is of high status, of low status. You don't know like kind of what she resides over. But you can confirm the fact that she is who she presents to be.
Okay. Good to know.
But yeah, she throws a body. Hello. Again, I want to thank you for your help. And then you see as she like kind of kicks the body in front of her. That was quite the mess. However, I was able to track this individual. It seemed to be the one who fired that arrow. I saw it. I was in the back. Luckily, I'm sad to see some of my men got lost.
Yes, quite upsetting. Do you know why anyone would target the Duke?
I have no clue. I mean, of course, the Duke is part of the council, high fluent member. Anyone who wanted to cause ruckus would target such a figure. I was just tasked with protecting nearby. Didn't really care about. They didn't think anything would happen, and here we are.
Do you know anything about this, Glabrazoo? What was it called? I look at the M.
She says, huh. Interesting. Where have you... Has he told you that name?
Yeah, he told us.
Interesting. If that is the reason. She begins to like looking throughout the body of the assassin, and then she finds this crumpled piece of paper, pulls out, and then you all see this. See a list of names. One is Duke Dylan Portier, who was the one speaking, and then you see two other names, Sigrun Hall and Willem Smith, and she says, "Oh dear. Garzul has been hunting descendants of the original Hell Riders. He is part of the reason what happened in Ithril, and these two individuals, I know about their locations. However, they're not protected very well. Would I be able to acquire some of your assistance?"
I don't see why not. Are you paid?
Well, as that is something that I've to clear with those above me, but since you'd be aiding the Flaming Fist, I see why not. Make you temporary members. I am also tasked with keeping an eye on some refugees from Etheril, which these two individuals are from, and they are, again, descendants of the original Hell Riders, who, long story short, Garzul is not very fond of someone tasked with killing him. And I'm sure that he's taking out any of those who oppose him.
Out of these two names, which one do you think is next?
Maybe I would guess Sagrin, going off of the list order. I don't know. Both of them are in the same location currently, so it might be a 2-for-1 special for them.
Where are they?
They're located in a refugee encampment. A abandoned warehouse is where they're currently being held, along with some other individuals. I know of the member that is tasked with keeping them protected. However, it's only one of our guild members.
Sounds good to me.
I would like to do do some insight on her and her intentions.
Sure. Go ahead. Make a insight check for me, Tobochiko.
Do I get that +4 or no?
I'll cast guidance on you again.
Yeah, you see as Evelyn kind of waves a hand, and you begin to feel a little bit, your eyes kind of shift a little bit, and you can examine kind of every kind of movement that this individual is doing. And she seems genuine in knowing the locations and whereabouts. You see a kind of a sword that she has on her person, and you see it like dripping a bit with blood behind it, and then you see a flesh wound on the individual, that the dead body in front of you. So you can sense that pieces are connected together. Nothing is not making sense in her story that she's telling you all.
Okay. I say we go for it.
Sure, why not?
Before we
go
go
around.
anywhere, I'm going to cast Aid on Bat Flap, Tobochiko, and this lady.
Okay.
So you get 5 extra hit points, and your HP max increases by 5 for the next 8 hours.
Nice.
Which means I can heal you more if you need it.
All right. Nice. So your hit points maximum increase by a set amount, as well as the HP that you currently have. And so you are at... Okay. Yeah. I'll feel a little bit better. Sorry, something is... All right. So, we will cut to you all as she says, if you could be so kind to follow me, I will take you to their location. And begins leading you all towards where, and the imp, because you are, how are you dragging this imp around? I'm curious to know.
I'm still interested in the arrow and the body of the mayor, or whatever guy.
Yeah, dude.
The Duke. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. So you,
I'd just like to hover over there for a little bit and just do a quick investigation of the arrow, and then see if there's anything that I see on him.
yeah.
Like that, any kind of like hair or something that would tell me something.
Go ahead and make me a perception or investigation check, your choice, as you approach.
Thank you. 14.
14.
Add your D4 at last a minute.
Yeah.
Oh. Yay.
All right. Nice.
17.
So you are able to find on the in what was torn to pieces, the red arrow has now it looks like just a regular arrow at this point, so it's no longer, it does not look enchanted any longer. And as you kind of look around where his body was and his kind of like clothing, belongings, however scrapped up and apart they are, you're able to find a potion of healing amongst his items, as well as a few gold coins. And as you were like kind of like picking these bodies, some like people on looking, now that the scene's calmed down, some people are like just wanting to know what's going on. They kind of look in, and you see them kind of like glare at you a bit, but then they just kind of keep moving forward. Yeah.
Excellent. Downs the potion immediately.
It's just a regular potion of healing, so
Well, I'm at 15. That could bring me to my max with 23.
Good.
you're at 20, so you in
Oh.
addition to getting your hit point maximum increase, you're healed that amount as well.
Okay, so never mind. I won't down that. It'd be
Yeah, that tastes
unnecessary.
pretty good.
You don't inject it?
Oh god.
Oh, this whole time I thought you were injecting healing potions.
Well, it tasted like big red soda.
I bet
So
it tastes like maybe it's what you desire the most.
Ooh.
But
Yeah, I think-
but for the imp, I think I strapped him really tightly to like my belt, and I'm like making it so that he has to walk instead of fly. If I'm like able to like strap his wings, so he has to like walk on the ground and just kind of being dragged.
all right.
Can you just clip his wings like you would a bird?
No, I'm not cutting them off. Just tied. Not here for true torture.
Yeah.
There's a little
I'll
bit
do
of
that.
discomfort.
With a Kinku present as well, don't do that.
Yeah, Kenku can't fly specifically.
So yeah, as you go about this, and give me 1 second, and tie him up, kind of, and kind of drag him along. He kind of looks over at Chessery. She says, hey, if you free me from him, I'll give you what you want. What do you want? I can get you in. She's like, don't bother with me, imp. And she just kind of ignores him the rest of the way. Every now and then you see him look at someone on, look at, hey, free me. Hey, free me. So as y'all are walking through the streets, what do y'all do? As you're following behind, is there anything that y'all do in particular?
Should we just... I'll ask this in character. Should we just kill him?
I feel like he has more information though, and maybe if he's tired, he'll give it to us.
What if he's like the key? Or what if he's like the key for us to get in?
I don't think he's the key to anything. I think he's meant.
I'm gonna point
What if they
my...
need a soul to sacrifice? We could try his.
I don't think he has a. I mean, maybe he has a soul, but I don't think it's a soul worth anything if he has one. We could just kill him though.
I'll notch another arrow and point my bow at him.
All right.
Don't waste an arrow. Don't waste an arrow. I'll cast Sacred Flame on him.
Tell us what you know. Tell us what you know.
I don't know nothing. I'm not telling you nothing unless you free me. If y'all could just make me, I guess, history checks or insight checks, your choice, one or the other.
I'll make an insight check.
Okay.
I did a history check.
Okay. Yeah, you would all, you can gather that your threats of death don't really seem to faze him too much, due to the fact that if he were to die on this plane of existence, he would just return back to his home plane. So you remember during the fight, the ones that were slain were just vanished in a puff of smoke. That was them returning back to their home plane of existence. So it wouldn't faze him if he were sent back, and so any threat of death doesn't really scare him too much, and isn't the thing that's working that would get him to talk. But it is fun to to keep poking at him. But yes, so as y'all approach, you see as you walk through the lower city, and then you approach what looks to be an abandoned warehouse. As you see, the Flaming Fist member opens up the door to the warehouse on the street, and she kind of like walks in, and in you see a bunch of different age ranges of people. Let me center this a bit for you all. But yes, so you all see a difference of so you see some old, some young. Most of them are wearing garb that look a bit religious. You all know that like Ithril was a place of worship for a lot of people, and of different like deities and such, and so these are refugees of that place. So you see about 24 refugees, mostly commoners, some sick, old, or very young. Among them you see a human man with this like kind of white beard and white hair and beard and goatee. Another is like of long hair, white individual, and then in the back you see this like red-haired, fair-skinned woman who I'm sorry, I messed up that definition. or the description. So you see a red-haired elf individual, and in the back. And yeah, so as you all walk in, you see her kind of head towards this white-haired individual. She says, Willem, Segrin, may I speak with you both? And you say, yeah, sure. And they both like kind of head to speak with them. You all are free to kind of explore this warehouse. There's a variety of people. Anyone who looks the same is kind of just a commoner. But you all see this area. And feel free to move your tokens where you like.
Are we seeing any kind of like, is it just a big open area, or is there any kind of like pictures or anything we can kind of put together about these people?
Yeah, you see some are sick, some are like have kind of ragged clothing. It looks like they've been wearing the same clothing for a couple days. There isn't much in the warehouse in terms of like items. There is you see a ladder that leans against a wall. You see hammer, nails. You see most of this place is like hardwood. And there's a window at the far end, on the northern end. But yeah, so yeah, you are free to kind of go.
I want to investigate that ladder.
Yeah.
Where's that at? Like over here?
Yeah, it leans against one of the nearby walls. And you see next to it are various wood planks. The ladder looks pretty sturdy. It's 15 foot tall. You see nearby it, you see kind of piled up is some coarse rope, as well as like different wool scraps. And so there's just like a pile of tools kind of in this corner here. That's not really being used. It seems like whatever was left behind in the warehouse. So it's not something like these people brought in, if that makes sense.
Can I see can I investigate these tools to kind of see where they came from, or who would design them, I guess?
Yeah, they seem to be very basic. The hammer is just your regular hammer. The nails and saw are also pretty regular. They're all very rusty. You see rusted bits, so it looks like they haven't been used in quite some time. But they look like appear to be. Make me a general intelligence check. Just roll your intelligence.
That is in my favor.
All right. Yeah. With a 22.
Why is it rolling twice for me every time?
You might have it like on auto advantage or something, but that's fine. I'll just take whatever's on the top. But 22, you're able to piece together pretty easily that these look like to be old carpenter's tools, and then you piece together that this might be an old carpenter warehouse. But that's all you're pretty much able to gain with that 22.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who has the note with the names on it?
It is Chessery Warden. She is this one right here, the one who led you here. She just kept a note, unless one of you want to take it. But we'll cut to Bat, Flap, and Evelyn as you are kind of overhearing on the conversation that she's having with Willem and Segrin. She says, you two might both be in some trouble. We found this note from this assassin, and she shows it to them. It has both your names on it. I believe seems that the only connection would be that you are descended from the original Hell Riders, which doesn't seem to surprise anyone like in the room. Like only a few people are kind of listening in. But yes, I enlisted some help from these individuals who were seen aiding in the scene that occurred not too long ago in the market square, in the wide. So I'm here to protect you, and they're here to protect you, and you know what, just in case anything bad were to happen. What do you say? And William says, I can protect myself. I'll be able to help. Sagrin is like, I'm not trained at this. I can't believe my father has got me in this much trouble. But yeah, I guess I'll make sure that everyone is safe. You think they're gonna strike now or soon? And she says, oh, we don't know when an attack would happen, but we can prepare if anything were to. And then she kind of turns to you all and says, well, what should we do? And to what any ideas between the three of you?
Is there a safer location within the city?
Fortunately, no. This is pretty much all that we were given for these refugees. Not much room in a populated city like this.
Then I say we just stake out and hope for the best.
Yes. Are there any of you skilled enough in fortifying or any knowledge? I think it'd be best if we gathered everyone in kind of a corner if we were to get attacked. But I don't know. What say you all?
Did the Duke get attacked from the inside?
He was attacked during the speech.
On the
Yeah, but like from the inside of his body.
Yes, that arrow.
Oh.
I don't know what caused the arrow. It seemed to be magical when I saw it sailing across the wide.
Tobochiko, did you take the whole thing or no?
No, I just investigated. I looked at it, and then we were quickly off, so I just kind of rushed off haphazardly.
Gotcha. Okay.
Oh, I misunderstood what I saw. I thought I saw something burst out from inside of him. But yeah, I forgot about the arrow.
Yeah.
You guys have any scrap wood or anything? We definitely want to cover that window.
Did you find anything over there, Tobochiko? That might be useful?
I just found some general tools for us to work you could use. I mean, not that I could use it, but if y'all wanted to.
Maybe we'll be able to use that to board up the window.
Sure.
Very well. And she like looks Sager and says, I got it. And he'll like kind of walk over and collect some of the wood. And then grab the ladder, and you see him kind of walking over.
I don't want Sager near the window.
You don't want... Well,
I don't want
y'all
him
gonna
to
do
go
it?
near the window. Can I do it?
He's like...
Actually, I have the perfect person to fix it. I don't know why I suggested y'all. I have like a tiny servant, and I have...
The imp is not getting unbound. I will happily do it. It won't take very long. Truly, I will happily put it up.
So you're going to say, hey, be my guest. And he hands you the tools to put that up if you like.
Yeah, I'm gonna go put the thing up the window. Do I need to roll?
Send my unseen servant to help you.
Okay, yeah, you can roll either sleight of hand or survival, your choice, at advantage.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah, since you're being helped by the unseen servant.
And I have to cast the servant now, right?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
It'll be a spell you're casting. So Evelyn, you see as the tools kind of are floating invisibly in the air. You would know that it is the invisible servant kind of is aiding you, and you're easy enough quickly are able to put put wood to barricade the window.
Okay. While I'm here, can I talk to the Elven woman?
Yes. She says, "Oh, hello."
Hello. How are you?
Good. Name's Hastron Leaf Tender. Are you here to protect us, or just them?
Oh, all of you, of course. I think they're the targets of something.
Ah, very well. Do you need any help or anything I can aid in? I'm good with a bow. Still have my trusty one.
I would just get ready to shoot if anything comes in. We would love to have all hands on deck if things go to shit.
Very well. It's always good to
Are
see
you also from? Sorry, are you also from Ithero?
Yes, I am. I was lucky enough to be able to escape. However, my family was still in the town when it ascended into the Nine Hells.
I am sorry for your loss.
I hope that they're still alive out there. Still have hope. What gets me
Hope is
going?
only good for some things.
I guess. You see her kind of like looking. We'll see. Hope to see them again. But if I don't, I'm ready to come to terms with that.
Yes, of course. Well, stay sharp, stay safe.
Hi. And you kind of make your way away from that. All right. Doo-doo. Okay.
Are there any other points of entry other than the doors we walked through?
There is a door over here that you haven't checked, but it looks like it doesn't lead outside. There's no windows or anything there. It just looks like a storage space, but enough to fit about 8 people. But yeah, so as you all prepare for any impending attacks, what else is everyone else doing? As Evelyn is boarding up the window and speaking with Hastron Leaf Tender.
What's are these fences kind of over on the right and the left?
Oh yeah, this is like a small alleyway here. These are other buildings that are either attached to, connected to, or nearby. So this is an alleyway here. This is the outside of a building.
Would it be possible to climb up?
Sure. Go ahead and make me a athletics or acrobatics. Let's see how it goes for you. You have time to do so, but I just want to see your skillfulness in climbing. Yeah, with
Definitely
a 20.
go with acrobatics.
Yeah, you knowing you can't fly, you just hop off a wall over here in the alleyway and just kind of bounce back and forth, doing some wall jumps, get to the top of the warehouse that you're on, go to the other side on the other other roof. Go ahead and make me a perception check as you're up there.
Okay. Perception, let's do it.
And Tobochiko, what are you doing?
I was thinking that she was looking for any kind of, I guess, light that she could find in the roof areas or in the higher areas. Just because she could fly and see things that others may not be able to. Yeah,
you kind of search and canvas the whole building. Go ahead and make me a investigation or perception check, your choice.
Okay, so an investigate with a 14.
14. All right. You investigate and are able to you're able to see and look throughout the warehouse. There doesn't seem to be any other openings. The roof is kind of solid wood, and then the brick around you feel is pretty sturdy. The only light that comes through is kind of through that window, and then currently, unless someone wants to close it, the open door. As you see Batflap just walk outside.
Oh, the front door?
Yeah.
Oh, I can close it behind me, right?
Okay. Yeah, you close it behind you.
Yeah.
All right. And then you see as Chester says, Sigrun, just be over there and make sure that everyone's safe. We have a few in the children are in the the room over there, and then we should be good.
I would love to cast Tiny Hut over the children.
Okay. Yeah, you cast a dome over the children. You see like a little girl said, "Oi, you're a little fairy.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Oh, you have such
Fairy.
you have such a pretty voice. You come to protect us."
Absolutely. Watch this.
And then
And you
there's a
see,
little dance.
you see as
Macarena.
as you cast his spell, you see a dome kind of appear over them. It says, "Oi, we got our own little playhouse." And as the dome shuts, you just hear like children laughing and having fun inside this little safe hut that you created for them, casted by this shadow. So outside of it, it looks like a shadow dome, but you know inside are all the children, safely inside. All right, so.
Nice.
And yeah.
One thing, I don't know if I'm allowed to prepare a bonus action, but as soon as I see anything come through the door, I would like to cast my spiritual weapon on the door.
Cool. Yeah. Okay. I will say that you can do that. Because why not? You can ready an action. You can why not bonus action. You got a spell and you got a trigger. So you begin to like kind of hold if anything were to come. And as Tobochiko, you cast this dome where you're at. You close the door. Batflap, you head up to the top of the roof and look about with your 9 perception.
9.
You kind of look around and you see smoke beginning to billow out of the different areas. You hear screams happening, and you all hear this as well, and various explosions happening throughout the lower city. Boom, 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 boom. And Batflap, you see as different creatures are flying around the city, and it looks like the city is being under attack. And as that happens, I need everyone to roll some initiative.
Maybe I should not have gone outside.
Oh god.
Why are we
Such
so
low
bad about
initiative?
this? 2 and 5. Or you had 2 and 2, but
So
you had 2
Batflap,
and 5.
you notice this first, but everyone else, you hear kind of like the booms, and you see Batflap. There are about 8 individuals beginning to run towards you all. On the front side, you see it on the entrance. They're running towards the building from the street. Yeah. All right.
Could I hide real quick?
Yeah. Go ahead and make a bonus action hide action hide. Roll me a stealth roll.
Okay. 24.
24. Okay. You feel well hidden. You kind of like find a shadow nearby, and kind of try to blend in to the tiled roof. All right.
I'm also gonna use my harness divine power to regain a level 2 spell slot.
Cool. Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, we should have done that thing like when the Fellowship is in the Mines of Moria and they put all the axes and spears and stuff in the door to like jam the door. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, I do know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
I didn't have any extra weapons though.
Yeah, no.
I have a mace. I have a mace. They'll just
That
kind of
helps.
trip a little bit.
All right. Give me one quick second to get everything in order on my end. Sorry. All right.
So would I be able to get that hammer and like do a minor conjuration and turn it into an inanimate object into a... Let's see. Your action to conjure up an inanimate object. Oh, I can conjure up anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you like.
awesome.
But
This would be
since
the time, right?
Yeah, well, as you cast the dome, then this is when it's all happening kind of simultaneously.
Okay.
So right now you would not be able to cast it, but during your turn, feel free.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
You should have put the dome on the doorway.
Ooh.
It's 10 feet wide.
I think protecting the people is more important currently.
The children?
Yes.
Who cares
Yeah, I
about
have a
the
very strong
children?
disdain for children.
You hear
They'll be
that, folks?
Questions like that where we just think, buddies.
Okay. All right. Sorry. I'm just getting everything ready for the NPCs as well. And then yes, this is the stat block they use. No. So what you see, Batflap, as you're up there on the roof, you hear and see people chanting as they're coming. Gazul, dun dun, Gazul, dun dun, as they're charging towards the front door. I will say that you have. Sorry, I need to move things around.
Can I minor illusion as they're pulling up drums, some drums that we have, but even louder and more? Not that we actually have it, but the sound.
Yeah,
of
can
it.
I film it to a really loud noise?
Yeah, you
Like all drummed up, you know?
you hear this loud noise, and I will welcome you to do so. But what you see, Batflap, is you see these guys approaching towards the door. And I'm going to roll their initiative. Which is...
Oh, shit.
Which is equally... What's your DC... what's your... Sorry, what is your... my mind is blanking.
My
Dexterity.
Dex?
Yes. Thank you.
of my mod or my
Your
score?
mod.
4.
Okay, yeah, you'll definitely go first.
Okay.
You're in this situation.
We're tied. I just realized what you're doing. Yeah.
Yes.
Damn, I didn't see all those tokens at first.
But yeah, you see them marching. They haven't seemed to notice you. Oh yeah, I forgot. I gotta roll this chilly thing. 11.
Are they trying to open it?
Yeah, you see them running towards the door, and on their turn, they're busting down the hinges, attempting to
Okay,
make
can
their
I
way through.
use my readied action to cast spiritual weapon?
You will be able to. We're gonna take care of Batflap. Your turn.
Okay.
What do you do? You're up there.
I am going to cast Hunter's Mark on this one in the front.
Okay. Yeah, you cast Hunter's Mark from above the roof.
And then I'm going to take out my bow, and then from my hiding spot, I will just fire a shot at the one that's on that I Hunter marked on the right.
Go ahead and do that, and roll with advantage. Oh,
nice.
wow, you don't even need it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you from the shadows aim and fire, and you send there a straight headshot goes through him. His body lands. His friends don't look too concerned, but you hear them carrying Garzul, Garzul as they continue their march. You have another attack. I don't even worry about Hunter's Mark at that point. You would double that damage dice, but anyways.
Can I shift the Hunter's Mark over to the one that's on the left side then?
Unfortunately not, because you use your bonus action to put it on that first guy.
Yeah.
So, but you can take another strike as you load up your second attack. Since it's the same turn, I'll say at advantage again.
Nice. Okay. I needed that. Most likely. I got a 12 and a 20.
Wow. For 12 points of damage, yeah, you strategically, pew, pew, 2 shots sent towards the two front ones, and you knock them both unconscious on one fell swoop.
Don't worry, guys. I got
You just have such confidence in your ability that you get them both out.
So do
nice.
we inside just see two of them drop dead because we don't know what Black
You-
Flap is?
Yeah, you hear two thuds outside the door. As the tension is like building, everyone's like looking at the door, but two thuds, boom boom, are heard outside. As you just hear him chant, Garzul, Garzul, and yeah, Batflap, are you doing anything else movement wise?
Actually.
They
no,
do
I'm
seem
gonna
to
stay
notice
put.
your location though now, so you won't no longer get advantage. Yeah, you can stay put right there if you like.
Do I notice if there's any more than the original 10 that came in? Or is
Oh,
it
no,
like
no,
a
no.
huge column of dudes coming
That's
in?
who you
Okay.
saw at the front.
Okay. Alright, I'll stay there then.
Okay. And this is gonna get really interesting. And then on their turn, you'll see them kind of bust in through the doors and come straight ahead. Go ahead and do your spiritual weapon attack.
Okie dokie. Spiritual weapon. I lost it. Okay.
So I'll say you
Right.
cast it right here. And on this guy, 19 will hit. Jeez, y'all are hitting hard.
Okie dokes. 6 damage.
Yeah, you clip him on his way in, and he's like hobbled. He barely gets to where he's at, but he is able to get just there. And then you'll see as this guy will go in, and they just like all bust in through the doors, and you just hear them chanting like Garzul, Garzul as they're making their way in. And this one will head over here. It made like a nice little U shape. This podcast, see that? Sorry, I'm just making sure. Yeah, great. Okay, so that is their turn, and that is Batflap's turn, and that is we're on to Leaf Tender. So you see the elven woman. She grabs her bow, takes a shot. Over towards them, a 19 will hit for 4. She's able to, the one you clipped in, she's able to fire a strike and get him right in the throat. As he's like stumbling forward, he gets shot in the throat. The second attack misses. You see it go wide. As she's aiming at the same target, she didn't expect it to fall and just sent sailing forward. And that is her turn. She'll kind of like back up a bit. And then next, you'll see as Chessery, she takes out her short sword, says, I love my job. And she's gonna take 2 strikes. Critically misses one, but she's able to land on that first, dealing some damage on the one right in front of her here. And the second one, you see her kind of stumble and fall as she's kind of tripped up and falls prone with a natural one. Tobochiko, you're up. As you cast this dome, you see as they boom bust in. You see some dead bodies outside, and then one in the room. What are you doing?
Okay, Tobochiko. Let's see. Let me make sure I can do this. Just because I was ready for it, and I was like, wait, what about the distance? Oh, I'm great, baby. Okay, so. Tobochiko flies up about 2 feet just to get a little bit of height advantage over everybody, all the humans and whatnot. I don't know if that would count or as a movement or whatever, but
Yeah.
Okay. And then cast Tidal Wave. She
Oh,
starts
wow.
doing some spins, and then her scepter starts to glow, and she builds the energy while she's spinning.
Yeah, go ahead and put Tidal Wave in the chat for me so that way I know exactly how much to give you here. It is a 21. Nice dex save. If you could display it in VTT, because I don't even remember the exact dimensions.
Okay. There we go. Oh wait, did that work?
So if you click the spell And then on the top right, display in VTT.
I did cast on BTT. Whoops. There we go.
All good, all good. 30 feet long and up to 10 feet wide. Okay, so it's
So
about...
it's like casting it around the door, I guess, and then it blows everyone apart.
So it's like an area of effect here.
Yeah.
So 30 feet wide. So that's about this big. And then you can get it about... Hold on, let me... Yeah, you can get it like this. So this is what it... Kind of the area of effect. So you can do it like this. So you can get that front two here, or you can get the back. Where do you want?
The front.
The front? Okay.
Yeah. Maybe
1, 2,
they
3,
can
4,
knock out
5.
the back, you know.
Yeah. So, yeah, you see as this wall of water kind of seeps through the cracks of the ground and appears, and they'll make dex saving throws. All 5 of them. 1. It's a fail. 1, 2. Fail. 3. Fail. 4. Fail. 5. Also fail.
go.
All right, yeah. You wipe the floor with them, and you clean up 5 of them as they are knocked prone, as well as the water like kind of balances them off. You see them all hit their head as they are knocked and are down.
Tobochiko, the way she does is she kind of spins it and then kind of builds the energy and then casts it and then
Choke on this.
and then
And the water rises, and then you see some of them drown as the water enters their mouth and knocks them prone. Wow. They did not roll very well. But Evelyn, you're up. As this water rises and subsides, you see as most of them have been defeated. However, you begin to hear a sound coming from the north. In this direction, you hear the sound of scrambling noise outside.
That's horrifying. But I think I want to deal with the last 2 first. So I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians on myself and exclude all of my allies, simply. So that they don't have to do it. And then I'm going to move 20 feet to here so that the 2 at the start of their turn, if they're alive, will have to make wisdom saving throws or take a bunch of bludgeoning damage.
Okay, awesome. So yeah, you...
And then also, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, no. I was gonna say, so you see all your spirit guardians appear before you. How many, what do they look like? Sorry, is what I was gonna ask you, but...
I think my spirit guardians are like little angelic figures that are kind of like spinning around my head like a halo.
Nice. Okay, yeah. They spin around your head like a halo. And it is 30 feet or 15 feet? I forget.
15 feet radius.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll put that for you all to see. And then they begin to glow. This like you see as the halo kind of forms around you and begin to glow. And those individuals at the start of their turn will have to make wisdom saving throws. Go ahead and roll your damage just so that way we can get that out of the way too.
Okay. So 18 and then 9 if they save.
Wow. All right. That's a good
And then
bit.
I'll also, as a bonus action, move my spiritual weapon to attack the one closest to it.
Yeah, you see it move and spin almost like a Beyblade towards him. Go ahead and make that attack.
I'm just trying to clean house here.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. 8, it misses. You see
was
it.
so close to a nat 22.
You see, you see it like spin, and he just kind of Mario jumps over it like an obstacle. Garzul! As he's kind of looking at you and continuing to chant. So like, as this whole encounter is happening, the ones that first entered are chanting Garzul. And at the end of your turn, a scrambling noise is heard outside, and Tobochiko, you hear behind you something hit the window and almost break it, but not be able to get through this barricade. They're just like reaching through as you see 6 individuals. Batflap, you can hear this happening on the back side of the building of the warehouse.
Okay.
And you see as during the top of the round, Willem will kind of head over here. He says, "I've been fighting quite some time," and he'll make an attack with his trusty spear, and we'll hit for. We'll hit for. Since he has his shield, it'll hit for 2 points of damage. But he's able to, as the individual's like jumping in the air, able to stab him kind of in the side. Oop, sorry. I'm trying to move this to the back. That way I can change. All right, awesome. Yeah, Bat Flap, on to you.
Yeah, so I hear these guys coming from the back there.
Mm-hmm.
So I am going to run over here. Oh man, I think I might have lost my path. Right there, sorry. And then I will. Can I move my hunter's mark?
You sure can.
Over? I believe the only one that I have line of sight on, or I can't get these two because the corner of the building cuts me off.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it would.
Okay, so probably this one right here.
All right, cool. Yeah, you cast Hunter's Mark on that one.
And then I will do what I do best, to shoot that one with my Goblin's Bane.
Yeah.
28.
Shoot 'em.
20 hits. 28 hits.
All right.
6 points of damage. Go ahead and Hunter's Mark him.
Hunter's Mark.
See how much you do.
Let's do it. For 3 extra damage.
Yeah.
So 9 total.
You see as your arrow flies at such precision and accuracy, you get it right through the neck and able to
Nice.
knock him unconscious.
Let's go.
Cool, dead.
All right. Just for my second attack. I don't know if I can hit that.
Yeah, I don't
I'll
know.
try that one behind him.
Okay, cool. Yeah, you take aim at the one behind him.
Yeah. No Hunter's Mark on this one. Oh, but I do have my Swarm. I don't know if it says special next to it, does that count?
Oh
as a
yeah.
bonus
So
action?
no, if it's a special, that means it should be a free part of your ability. On each of your turns, you can cause a swarm to assist you in the following ways. Yeah, that's really cool.
Okay.
Basically a
So
free
I'll
Hunter's
close-
Mark. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, pretty much. We'll shoot that one in the back.
Yeah.
20.
Yeah. 20 will hit for 10. Nice. And are you doing the additional D6?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Go ahead and roll that. Sorry, I didn't know that it was every turn. But yeah, you fire your arrow. What are you getting? What swarm are you sending his way?
Ravens.
Ravens? All right, yeah. You fire an arrow with some raven bait on the end, and you see ravens kind of come and swarm. He's like,
hell yeah.
"Oh, get away from me, get away from me!" And then he like falls down on the ground as his face gets chewed off and falls unconscious. Awesome, great turn. Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Next is there. Go. You see the one in the front. He's gonna attempt to break down the barricade in his way. See if he is successful. He does hit, but not enough damage to do it. The one next to him will attempt to make an attack. Hits and is able to break down the barricade. So you see the front two step aside as they break it down, and the remaining two kind of jump in, and then they'll look at Tobochiko. They just go in, and then they're gonna make 2 attacks against you.
No, Tobochiko.
No.
Oh, a 7 I think misses you, Tobochiko, right?
What's that?
7 misses you.
Yes.
Yeah, you see them
barely.
say Garzul as one jumps and leaps and try to pierce you with their hit you, but misses. The other one is a is a 10 hit you? I don't think so.
No.
10
does
just
not.
misses.
Very close.
As
I'm an
he
11.
scrapes by your wing and is not able to land. Yeah, we will go to the one next to you, the elven woman. Hastron Leaf
Wait, are we
Tender.
gonna do the 2 that are in my circle?
Correct. Yes. Sorry, forgot. I thought they were dead because they might as well be. It was a wisdom save. Thank you for the reminder.
DC 15. No, 14. Sorry.
DC 14. All right. 10 and a 2. That's a fail. As your spiritual guardians come at your aid and protect you, you see it kind of swarm around them in a spinning-like fashion and take the heads off of these two individuals. Yeah, they're kaput. Awesome. Thank you for the reminder. But yeah, so it looks like
I just wanted to make sure they were dead.
Yes, they're indeed dead. As you deal with that front group, you see as Leaf Tender will deal with the one next to her who just came in with Tobochiko, and we'll take 2 short swords attacks. And we'll see how much she does. 2 17s will hit for 4 plus 4, 8 points of damage. You see her gravely wound the one next to you, Tobochiko. She cuts him right across the side. He's bleeding profusely, but he still has a scimitar in hand, ready to strike you if he gets the chance. And then she will get up and say, well, that was embarrassing, and she'll take out her bow, take a shot at him. Let's see. That will 12, 16. That'll hit for enough. You see as the one in front of you goes down, and then she's like, just that's more like it. Yeah. And we'll take another shot at the one next to you. Try to give you some space here, and hit for 7. As you see him get wounded, but not. You see him take an arrow like to the side, but he still has his scimitar in hand, wanting to strike. And he says, Garzul will end you all. And now it is your turn, Tobochiko.
Okay. So let's see. Tobochiko goes and casts a frostbite on. No, not frostbite. Let's see. I guess I will use enlarge. No, I will just move. How about that? And then I can act, right? Or no?
You can move, but he will get an opportunity attack as you leave his range if you want to avoid that.
Okay, then I will just take. I think I have a dagger. No, I don't have it activated. Then I'll just throw a. What's that?
You can use a dagger if you'd like.
Okay.
Yeah. It's not. It's just part of your movement to kind of take that out. And if you want to,
I can hit you with my wand, right? But not use it, but use it as a weapon.
I don't know what wand. I think it's like the same as a club, maybe. I'm not entirely sure. I'll say why not. Go ahead and roll me a d20 plus your strength or dexterity.
Okay.
Strength or dexterity.
This will be an improvised weapon. Sure, why not? 15. Yeah. Okay. 15.
And going after the guy diagonal to me facing.
Yeah, you're able to, as he gets stabbed, he's slowed down just a bit. You take your wand out and you boop him. Go ahead and roll me we'll say a D. This damage will be a D4 worth of damage.
Okay.
4. All right. How do you do this? How do you knock him How do you kill him?
So she just shot him, right?
Yeah.
I go into the arrow and I kind of use the butt of my staff to kind of knock in the arrow further deeper.
Ooh, yeah, you like
hammer it.
You just hammer that in. And you see blood
see
kind
her
of
flying at full speed too, with the staff just poking out.
So yeah, you fly in full speed. Boom! Hit him on the side, and he coughs up blood. You see it come out of his mouth, and then you see him like wobble a bit and boom, fall to the ground unconscious.
Beautiful thing.
All right. Evelyn, you're up. As you see your spiritual guardians take care of those in front of you, You see as the blood around you begins to move in an odd way.
Ew, can you say more about that?
Yeah, so you see the blood of these cultists that are down kind of like move in a circular motion, are kind of coalescing together over here.
That's fucking disgusting. Okay, I'm gonna move my spiritual weapon to that space.
Okay.
Like the area that they're coalescing in.
Yeah.
And then I am going to move 30 feet forward. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna send 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Like stand there.
Okay.
So that if they come through the door, they get hit by my spirit guardians.
Yeah.
And then I don't think I can see anyone through the window. So I'm going to use my turn another way, which is to cast... Has anyone gotten injured?
No, I don't think.
Yeah, no one's been injured from the cult. Y'all have done a good job in protecting them. So no one's been injured aside from the injuries sustained earlier in the day.
Okay, then I'm gonna cast Bless on Tobochiko. Is Bat Flap within 30 feet of me?
I think you need to see him, and you currently do not see him.
Okay, so Tobochiko, the red hair lady, and God, what's her name? Chessery.
Yes.
Them three I'll cast Bless on.
All right, yeah, you see them as they begin to glow. Tobochiko, you feel the blessing of Evelyn, and remember that you have that. I'll try to remember as well, and you are concentrating on that. Okay, cool. And at the end of your turn, Evelyn, you see coming from this pool of blood that has coalesced in that corner, out rise a creature, and he says, yes, I have returned to the material plane. Willem and Sacred Knight come for you.
Oh god. Oh wait, I want to say one thing. I actually can't cast Bless because Spirit Guardians is a concentration spell.
Got it,
so
okay.
I can't do that. I want to check myself because I don't want to fuck everyone up.
No worries.
But then I guess...
What would you like to do with your action instead?
Okay, I don't see that guy yet, so I guess I'm just going to cast Cure Wounds on Tobochiko to get him back up to full.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Cool. Hell yeah.
So you get 10.
Awesome. Yeah, Tobochiko back up to full. As you get healed, you see the pool of blood and a demonic figure rise, a devilish fiend rise. It says, I have come for you. I am back. And you see Willem go, oh shit. Willem will say, down with you, fiend, and he'll like run up towards him, and it will attempt to attack.
Willem, please live.
You'll see him attempts to 16, 19. That's will hit. As you see him take his spear and dive it in, it hits him for 7 points of damage. However, you see as it not get through the tough skin of the creature. It doesn't do as much as he thinks it was, but he's able to land a strike. And you see him say, God, I can't wait to kill you like I did your father. And we will go to Bat Flap. You hear something inside. You've been hearing commotions. What do? You're still outside there.
Can I tell it that it's like a demonic sounding voice or anything?
Yeah, I would say you're able to hear, with your kind of keen senses, you're able to hear a demonic voice coming from the building inside. And I'm assuming like everyone here is probably saying like, oh shit, or screaming as a demon has showed up.
Could you tell me about the roof of the building?
Yeah.
What's it made of?
So it's made of wood. It is pretty. It's not worn down as much as like the things inside of it have been. It's been kept up pretty well since it's now being owned by the city. So it's not in the worst shape. But are you trying to go through it?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna try to like open up a panel basically.
Okay. Yeah. It's completely kind of like two separate solid-ish units. What are you using to try to open?
My short sword.
Okay. Go ahead and make two. I'd say make attacks against the roof to try to break through. And depending on how much damage you do, and if you are able to kind of pierce through it, we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're about 20 feet up. Okay. Okay.
First.
Yeah. Quite on. Okay. I will say you hearing this, you got some sort of raven senses. You run over, create you take your short sword high, you jump up in the air and land into the roof, and you're able to crack through. You all see like a sword, boom, a peek out of the roof. You turn the sword bat flap, and boom, the part of the roof that you're on shatters, and you fall. Do you have anything to slow your fall?
Not really.
No? Okay, there's gonna be some damage.
Can I do Unseen Servant? He's still around, right?
He is still around, but unfortunately, this is all like this is happening all simultaneously. That's 8 because you're falling 20 feet. That's 7, so 13 points of damage. But you do fall through the roof, and you kind of land gracefully, but you still feel gravity do its job. So that's 7 plus 8. That's 13. All right.
13.
14. Wait, sorry. I can't do math.
I was just trying to cut a hole for me to shoot through.
Oh, okay. You did not expect to make this hole.
I see. Yeah.
You thought it would take more than just one strike, but you by God, you did it. And you're able to cut this hole through, and you unexpectedly fall. No, that's not bad. Make a dex save. Make a dex save. I want to see if you're able to grab onto the remaining roof.
Okay.
Yeah, make a dex save for me. Sorry, I want to retcon that a bit. 14. So you're able to catch the lip of kind of the opening, and you're kind of dangling there now.
I mean, I guess I would have to just let go anyway.
Do you?
I guess I could climb back up. I don't know. I'll just fall through. It's
okay. Yeah. You were like, fuck it. You let go. I'll say that the damage is reduced to by 7, so just take 8.
Oh, okay. All right.
So yeah, just give yourself back 7 if you already took away that. But yeah, you land. You're able to be in there. That is 1 attack, and I believe your full movement.
Yeah.
So, what do you do from there?
I guess I'll pull out Goblin's Bane and try to shoot this thing.
As you fall down, he says, "Where'd you come from?" And do you want to do anything with your bonus action before you fire?
No, because I'll just use my form, I suppose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. A 23 hit for 11 as you pull Goblin's Bane and are able to land. You do a good strike on the back. What swarm comes through? Ravens?
Yeah, ravens.
So through the hole you've created, ravens flock in and deal 3 points of additional damage to him. It looks like he's like just batting. Get away from me!
What realm are these ravens coming from?
Yeah, why are there birds in here? What's going on?
And we will cut to the cultist turns at the top. They will attempt to jump through, however, need to make saves against the spiritual guardians. Go ahead and roll the spiritual guardian damage. fail. And what is your spell save?
14.
14. So one will succeed, one will fail. I'll say the second one succeeds. That comes in. The first one, you see him jump into the window, Tobochiko, and just sail above you and just falls unconscious as the spiritual guardians just come in and protect. The other one will jump in and you see him get cut up a bit. He'll end up over here. He takes 7 and he looks rough, but he's like, Garzul! And he says, yes, my followers, yes. Yeah, that is, he will attack, I'll say, even, the elf, and odd, the, little fairy, even the elf. All right, he'll attack the elf and attempt an attack.
He's not going to attack the imp?
No, the imp, you see him say, Garzul, boss, hey, man! Save me! The cultist gets distracted by the imp and just whiffs completely. You'll see as Chesteria will take aim at Garzul, bigger threat here, and will take 2 longbow attacks. 1, 2, and then just roll this. Miss and a miss. You see as Garzul just makes 2 quick movements to dodge the 2 the arrows that come his way. And now it's Tobochiko, your turn.
Okay, so Tobochiko just narrowly avoiding the dead body and then a bloodied body, decides to try to reduce, what's the name it is? Garzul?
Yeah.
So she's going to try to reduce Garzul in size.
Oh, okay.
Spell.
Put that spell in the chat for me.
Got it.
And then, what is your spell save DC? Because this might get interesting. All right.
15.
So you're trying to reduce him. Constitution saving throw. He's unwilling for sure. Constitution saving throw. Okay. 15. Okay. And if he's reduced to size, what happens? Halved dimensions, reduced damage.
They're weaker with
okay.
strength, so we could hold him and wrestle him and not have as much problem.
This could be really cool. We'll see. All right, rolling. Succeeds. Just got a 15. So you see him succeed on that. And 5. He'll go over here. And Evelyn, you're up.
Okay, so I'm gonna move 1 foot, 5 feet forward, so that Garzul is in my aura for when he starts his turn.
Yep.
Then I'm gonna have my spiritual weapon as a bonus action attack him.
Yeah, you take a step forward just to get him inside, and then your spiritual weapon swings and turns towards him. Go ahead and make an attack.
24?
24, that'll hit. For 9
damage.
Nice. Yeah, you hit him, and you hit him in the back. He kind of staggers a bit. So many targets.
And then, as my actual action, I'm going to cast Toll the Dead.
Okay, yeah.
On Garzul.
He is missing HP. Wisdom saving throw. What is DC 14? Alright, let's see what he gets. 18 on the die.
Okay.
Unfortunately succeeds. Says, I don't like your little parlor tricks, Elven woman.
Yes, I've got lots of things trying to kill him. And then I say, haha, fuck you.
What fuck you do? He's like, well, I'm not came for you, but he's a nuisance. Alright. And then that'll be his go finally. And he will make 2 attacks. One towards Batflap because you're within his range. You see him as he spins his glaive around and sticks it towards you. So we'll do that first. A 18 to hit
Yeah, that hits.
for 6 points of slashing damage as he kind of cuts you with his glaive. You don't see it as you let go of your arrow.
Ouch.
All right, make me a Constitution saving throw.
No.
8.
Eight.
So that is a failure. So your concentration on Hunter's Mark goes away. And can you also make me another one for the actual attack?
All right.
18.
18?
So he almost was able to get you in a lethal spot, but you're able to avoid doing that. Nice. All right, and then you see his beard begin going at Willem as he attempts to attack Willem.
His beard?
Yeah, his beard is made of these, like, you see, like, what looked to be like spikes coming from his metal beard. 12, I think, misses. You see Willem put up his shield to deflect the attack. Says, I will get you, Willem. And then Willem says, I hope I can send you back to where you belong. And he's going to make an attack.
I'm also gonna need a wisdom save from
Correct.
my mans.
Yes. Willem will hit and deal 6 halved to 3. And then he will make a wisdom save. Let's see. Ooh, fails 10. Yeah, go ahead and
Oh
roll
wait, I
damage.
rolled the wrong thing.
No
I
worries.
rolled the wrong thing.
Yeah, you see the spiritual guardians come around him and hit him. And he's like trying to smack them away. He is not looking good. Batflap, you're up.
All right.
Batlap, I'm gonna say something because I didn't see you when I cast Spirit Guardians.
Mhm.
I couldn't exclude you.
Oh, that's okay.
I don't know
I
how
think
to deal with that. Unless you'll allow me to just say I did all my allies.
so for sorry, let me look at spiritual guardian.
It says I can see.
Okay. Yes. So yes, that is correct. So if you could make me a wisdom saving throw, Batflap. As you see, unintentionally, spiritual guardians come your way. Someone says, whoa, 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 whoa. You're able to succeed. Just take 4 points of radiant damage. And what do you do?
All right. So get blasted, and then I will. Let's see. So he has something with reach on it.
Yes. You saw his glaive stick out and had a
Yeah.
reach of 10 feet.
So it wouldn't be too metagamey for me to get out of that, right? I would assume.
No. Yeah. Yeah. You'd be aware of like where he is.
I'll back up over there, and then
Okay.
I will try to shoot him with my.
So that is with outside of his reach. If you're okay with getting attacked by opportunity attack, since you're now 15 feet away from him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot that reach gives him a attack of opportunity. I guess I'll just stay where I am. I'll stay within his range then.
Okay. Yeah, you kind of back up to the corner, not knowing what these spiritual guardians are. This is your first time, I think, seeing them. They are attacking you. You don't really understand it, but you back up to the corner and go ahead and do what you will do on your turn.
Yeah, I'll shoot him with my Goblin's Bane.
Go for it. 17 will
17
hit. It's for 6.
Alright. And then I'll send in my swarm.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh,
You see more
one.
ravens coming to hit him. Stupid ravens! He's like smacking them away.
Alright, then I will quickly knock another arrow and shoot him again.
Go for it.
All right. That is going to be 14. It doesn't make it.
14 will hit. He does not have any. You see him. He's does not have any armor. He's just like all muscle. So he's pretty much a free target. And you're able to aim and fire. Go ahead and tell me how you want to do this.
Oh wow. So I will, after the ravens disperse, I will have my shot ready, and I'll just aim square in between his eyes and shoot him between the eyes.
Yeah, as he looks in anger at you, you shoot him boof, dead in the eyes, and you see as his form vanishes in a puff of this purple smoke. And at the very end of that, your turn, you see as this cultist fails his wisdom save and falls to Evelyn's spiritual guardians. And then we are out of initiative order as you are all successful in this encounter. So after a bit of quiet, once Garzul has been defeated and sent back to the Nine Hells, what do you all do?
Is anyone injured?
Other than Batflap,
No, I'm doing pretty good.
Okay, I'll cast. You only took 7 damage, right? I just don't want in case anything else happens.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'll cast just a first level cure wounds with my staff. You get 6 back.
So how does that work? Do you just hit yourself with the staff or something?
Yeah, I do like a light touch, like I poke him with my staff. There you go.
I think I can do that too to myself.
Whack yourself, it works.
and as you begin to all heal up and recover from the battle, you all are successful in protecting these individuals and these refugees. And after doing so, you see as they all begin to start thanking you, some of the children come out of playing. Says, "Oh, that was so much fun! We heard a lot of noise out here. Y'all okay?"
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, great to hear.
Yeah, that demon man was kind of weak.
Totally weak.
And then you see him like kind of running too, and him say, dang it! I was about to be free. I just hate you all." And then you'll.
Did we ever get his name?
The imp's name?
Yeah.
No.
What was the imp's name in season 1 that Roostin adopted?
Oh god.
Should be him
It
again.
started with a Z.
Zoddle.
Zoddle.
Zoddle, yeah.
It should be Zoddle.
You giving me a name? What for?
You're all pet now.
Wait, why? As you see him kind of like protest to this, but as everyone gets like checked to make sure if there's any injuries or see if anyone was frightened or any glass that was thrown about, any injuries from that, you see as sorry, I'm forgetting her name. I need to look it up again.
Alstrin Leaf Tender?
No.
Oh.
Sorry. Yes, Chessery. She says, thank you again for your help. And then she kind of reaches in her bag. I hope this will suffice. It's 300 gold for you all. Feel free to split them up as much as you like. That's part of what I make from protecting these people, but you did most of the work today, and I thank you for that. But yes, it seems I have much matters to attend to. As you see like more creatures flying throughout the city, kind of what you saw earlier, Batflap. She says, I'll be off now. These individuals should be safe now here, that with the threat to them has been gone. If I need any of your assistance, I'll be sure to reach out. Thank you again. And she begins like making her way out the door. And with that, as you all were successful in protecting these individuals and dealing with any impending threat and doom, that is where we'll end today's one shot. As you have now also adopted an imp, so that's great.
Can I add a little flavor?
Yeah.
So Tobochiko goes cast a minor illusion on the coins and hands out fake money to everybody, including herself, but then takes the real money and hands it to the children.
Oh, okay.
Aw, that's so
That's-
cute.
that's
Yeah, if y'all are cool with that, I'm cool with that. And
good.
yeah, you give fake coins to the party as you take the money, and then give the coins to the children and the refugees. And you see another, "Oi, thank you, little fairy. I appreciate it."
Don't tell anybody I did this.
I see. Nod. Yeah, okay.
And then I give them the snake eyes, and then I give them the 2 fingers in front of my eyes and point them at them, almost threateningly.
Oh, yeah, we're sure. We won't tell anyone.
Flies off quickly.
And as a new group of friends has emerged alongside an imp, you all rest and do what needs to be done as you all go off and continue your adventure, Batflap, Evelyn, and Tobochiko, wherever that may be. But yeah, that is the end of our one shot today.
That was
Hope y'all had
great.
fun.
Enjoyed
That
it.
was really a lot of fun.
Man, if Brendan's ever out, we just got to pick up this group. This is a really good group.
Yeah, it's pretty
The
good.
characters
Yeah.
are fun.
Yeah.
It's very fun.
But yeah,
I do want to do a support character eventually.
if y'all want to use these characters in any future Strixhaven's games, I'm sure I'm fine with allowing that, and we can delve in deeper into these characters. But yeah, thanks for playing.
Yeah, you were
Yeah.
awesome DM. I really enjoyed, it was a lot of fun. The pacing was good.
Yeah, thank you, Ryan.
Yeah,
Yeah.
of course. Glad y'all had
Yeah.
fun. Glad we were able to make something out of our Tuesday nights.
You made this potato fairy very happy.
Glad to hear it.
Yes. I feel like in the game you absolutely were a potato fairy.
Exactly. It's the only way I can play her. It's how I get into this character.
So with that, I guess we can do outros.
Yep.
So, hope you enjoyed listening into Raven's Realm or watching Raven's Realm Tabletop on Twitch. My name is Ryan Pulido. You can find me on twitch.tv/ballandrye.
All right. My name is Chris Gamble. You can find me at Chris Gamble Photos on Instagram, and also want to do a quick shout out to Blood, Sweat, and Steel. My boy James. His system is like an old school system, so yeah, check that out.
Nice.
Blood, Sweat, and Steel.
Okay. This is Justin Bourne, the voice of what was our name? My name was oh yeah, it's Tobochiko, the
How could
voice
you
of
forget?
Tobochiko. And if you like the music that you heard for the intro, I'm probably gonna write an intro. So if there's not, it's because I got lazy or something. But music is a lot of it done by me. So if you want to hear it, you just go to bandlab.com/mixsushi3, bandlab.com/mixsushi3.
I'm going there right now.
Hey.
And I'm Kai. I voice Evelyn Smalley. You can find me on Twitter at Kitchid with 2 Ds. That's KICHIDD.
Awesome.
All right.
All right. We will see
Get
y'all.
Craig out of here.
Yeah. We'll see y'all next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Good
I'll
night.
be here. Thank you guys.